probably weren't anticipating me as DM tonight. That's because normally Duran is DM. But tonight, since we are down 2 normal players of our regular The Way You Roll show, I will be DMing a very special segment of which I have come up with in the past 30 minutes. Called Humans and Resources.
Woo!
This is gonna be
So,
crazy.
without further ado, I can get started. Unless there are any other announcements that I should start beforehand. Anything I should touch up on before I begin?
Hey guys, we're open now.
Yes, that's
So-
right. Waypoint Gaming is very much open.
Are we very much
We're very
very
open.
much open?
We are very
Confirmed.
open.
Confirmed very open.
They're more
Confirmed
open
one
than
week.
We are single, ready to mingle.
They are on.
What?
You can Google them. They have a website, the whole spiel. So if that's the only announcement for tonight,
That's all I got right now.
I got nothing
Let's,
positive,
welcome to The Way You Roll, Humans and Resources.
Woo!
Let's begin. Oh man, guys.
So you want to explain exactly what we're doing and how we're doing this?
Heads up, this is my first time DMing. Ever. So, wow, this is really nervous, Duran. I'm so nervous.
See what you put him through every week.
Excuse me.
I'm not sorry.
So, here in Humans and Resources, you work for a company named Dubosh. Pronounced Dubosh, but not spelled the same way. D-U-B-A-C-H. Your company, Dubosh TL, trademark pending, of course, is run by me, the DM, or the company owner. Of course, below me I have my people who work with me at all times. I start out with Katie. Katie, you are the CEO of Dubosh.
So many friends.
Then with Duran. Duran, you are the mailman.
Is that just like my class is mailman?
You are mailman. You
No.
are human mailman.
Am I assuming everybody's human or?
Yes,
Okay.
everyone's human until proven
That'd
otherwise.
be a resource.
CEO.
Or can we?
Marty. Marty, you are the secretary.
Yes! I'm sleeping with the boss!
Wait!
Eric, you are our data and analytics.
Way to
It'd
stereotype.
be cool.
Titties.
Did it?
You're the titties.
Let's go.
And
Yeah!
Andrew, you are from marketing.
Who's the intern?
The audience is the intern.
Hey! So with this game of humans and resources, there won't be any traits, any character pages, any character sheets. Instead, what will happen is that you will use your D20 and you will roll that D20 as normal, right? But here's the thing, each of you will have advantage and disadvantage on one trait. None of you guys will have the same advantage and disadvantage. So without further ado, I'll get started on that. And what that means is that with advantage, you will get the extra roll to make sure you get a higher roll. Disadvantage, you take the lowest of the 2 rolls. Okay?
Yeah.
No.
So, Katie, your advantage is persuasion.
Okay.
Of course, because you are CEO. But sadly, your disadvantage is your intimidation because you are a woman in corporate America.
Realism.
Sorry.
Art imitates life.
Duran, your
Yeah.
advantage is investigation.
Okay, wait. Investigation. Okay.
Yeah. But your disadvantage is sadly history. You
Okay.
can't remember people for shit.
Okay. Okay.
Marty,
Yeah.
your advantage is history.
Oh,
You
sweet.
do see people come in.
It's true.
But your disadvantage is investigation. You're too prudent and blunt force. You have to do your job.
Gotcha.
Damn, that track is so much better than I originally remember.
Really? Oops, okay. Eric, your advantage is insight. After all, you are doing math. But your
Quick maths.
Quick maths?
But your disadvantage is your charisma. You can't talk for shit.
I have a whole
Nerd.
stat as my disadvantage.
Oh my god!
And then,
I mean, you are part of the mathematical department. You're kind of a bit of a nerd. They don't talk too much.
Stereotype.
Hey!
Corporate America.
Yeah. And lastly, of course, Andrew, your advantage is your deception. Because you are marketing. You're trying to make sure you get those numbers put through.
God damn.
But sadly, your disadvantage is your persuasion because you try too hard.
It got really real.
Great.
That got too
Are we
real.
all gonna
You're
use our?
talking yours is too real.
It's Sunday night, and you guys are getting ready for bed for the next morning. And you get an email from your boss, company owner. Good evening, everyone. Tomorrow, brunch will be served as normal around 9-10 o'clock right when you get in. Breakfast will be served with coffee, the usual. We have some new hirees that we would like to have a get-together, an icebreaker, analogy, and symposium. Hope to see you all there. Thank you, Nikki, company owner. You go to bed later that night, and you wake up the next day for work. You walk in, it's 9 a.m. It's a bustling building in the city of New York. You see the name of the building right as you walk in, Dubach. You wonder to yourself, Botch? Fuck, why the fuck did I work here?
I show up 5 minutes late.
But you walk in through the turnstile doors. Everyone taking their position at their office, of course, as a reminder in your email. And you get that reminder, of course, because Outlook does that for you. At 9 o'clock, you have your little breakfast in the conference room.
Question: the conference room, is it like top floor like conference room, or is it like lower middle? Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a skyscraper kind of thing, right?
Well, your office is laid out as you get into the elevator and you go up to your floor. Your office is laid out in a general one-floor plan area.
Okay.
You have your secretary. When you walk in outside of the elevator.
Uh-huh.
You have all your cubicles. You have your various rooms of study and usage. But you typically have one conference room. It's a small startup.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, how big is Dubash? It's like they
Yeah,
own
like
the whole
Trump Tower.
skyscraper.
Fucking Trump Tower or something.
All right.
Okay.
So get started, folks.
Okay. I show up 5 minutes late.
I'm gonna like not even look at anybody, and I'm just gonna start picking like just take a plate and just start like getting like hordes of food for myself.
It's around because you're arriving 5 minutes late. So it is around 9:05 right now. Everyone should be in the conference room by now. If you're not, please make your way over there.
I asked the secretary where to go.
It's literally right in that door.
Alright, thank you.
Come on, man.
I'm going.
You've been here
Excuse
for
me.
how many years?
I don't talk to him, I just go.
Hey, what's going on, Marty?
How's it
How
going?
was your weekend? Come on, don't leave me hanging,
Oh.
man. These guys. Oh my god.
Yeah,
But,
man.
So how was your weekend, man?
It was pretty good. Do I know him? Like, out of character. Out of character.
I'm assuming
Do
that
I know
like,
everyone here?
we've
I thought
all
we were
seen
new
each other.
hires.
Everyone's new.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
see,
see?
I
I knew
knew
it. Yeah, that's why I was like,
Oh.
are we the new employees or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought we've been
All right.
established.
We got the
Suddenly, I'm
letters,
not
I was
so
like, I don't know.
Suddenly, I'm not so.
No, yeah, we went to high school together, dude. You don't remember me? Come
Well,
on.
I'll be
Eric,
there.
yo, I was like
We're all using our real
I was
names.
like captain of the math team. Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Math one.
What about-
I'll
what
be
about
honest with
Katie?
you, man. I mean,
She's
I won't
been
lie.
there.
Your
She's
face.
been
Did we
there.
take? Do we have a
She's
class
been
together?
there.
I've been here. Okay.
Yeah, I think we had what was it, woodworking together.
think so, but
Oh, I
A
didn't.
woman can dream, damn it.
Like I had the class, but I
Oh yeah, you're right. You just like you went out back for most of math for woodworking, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, we graduated together, man. Yeah, small world, dude.
How you been, man? Did you,
It's pretty good. You know,
Go to
I went
school?
to of course, I went to Harvard.
I go over to Duran. Does
Yeah.
any of this look good?
God damn, that's awesome.
I
What'd you go
mean,
for?
there's some stuff
data
here and there.
analysis.
It's nothing,
Wow,
nothing
that's pretty
good,
cool, man. What are you
honestly.
doing
I mean,
here?
it's like one of those
Why don't you,
like
like, Google
those
something?
budget breakfasts, you know, that you usually
Well,
see.
it's kind of
But I mean, like
complicated.
Yeah.
free food is free
What's
food. You
going
know what
on,
I'm
man?
saying? So
All right,
I mean, it's
I'll
pretty
grab
good.
your coffee. This is rude,
Yeah.
man. Come on. You better become-
I'm like, I take my food and I peer out the window while I'm eating like a bagel. Like I'm assuming it's like cream cheese bagels. So I'm just like now just like idly staring out the
That's like-
window with a bagel in my hand.
do a perception check for me.
Oh, okay. It's a 17.
Alright. You look out, see all the tiny people below you on the street. You think to yourself, ants. You think what you could do to those ants, those people.
The mailman.
I
comes
come
out the
back.
ants.
You know
I come
how many
back.
people that could be out there in the world.
There's a lot of people out there in the world.
I come back. Here's some hot coffee.
Oh, thanks,
Do
man.
with what you will.
You get roughly interrupted with your thought when Andrew comes over to the phone.
Here.
So it's around
I
9:15.
don't know.
And you guys-
You're the
Is
secretary.
that guy important?
Isn't that your job?
I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing.
Who's that guy?
Will you be joining them in the?
She's too good for us.
Yeah, I'll join them in the meeting.
Yeah, you're the CEO, girl.
Great. Am I expecting Nikki to lead the meeting, or am I supposed to be leading the meeting?
You don't know yet.
Okay. I go
Even
to,
you got an email last night saying we need to be in the conference.
Okay, I'm a little annoyed about that, but I'm gonna go to the meeting. I should have known beforehand.
Being the CEO and all.
So 9:30 rings around, and your DM here, Nikki, your company manager walks in.
Just a secretary.
Good morning.
I turn around and I'm like, with the bagel in my mouth. I'm like,
I have a muffin.
morning.
Your CEO.
One very quiet
Good
morning.
morning to you. What is your name?
Everybody usually calls me Duran.
Well, we should, applaud Duran. We should always say good morning to each other. It's good protocol to get used to each other and to really welcome each other into our company. Our company is a startup.
I awkwardly clap to myself while everybody's also clapping.
So as you know, our company Dubop, we're really focusing on marketing analytics for other companies. We are a startup. We're just trying to bring ourselves up there. All right. We're not trying to necessarily put anything out there, but we're trying to do our best to be friends with the other people, if you know what I mean, up there. With that being said, of course, get to fucking work.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Now, before we of course go, as a DM, not as Nikki. In Humans and Resources today, you have goals by the end of this session, so to speak. And that could be surviving the workday. But in order to really win the game,
This one shot.
this one shot really, let's be real,
It's going to 2
I
a.m.
will ask either two things that you can do. You can fight for a promotion, what it means actually doing your job.
Oh.
As time passes, your company manager may stop by and may ask you to roll your percentile die to see how much work you've actually gotten done.
Damn it.
Oh, you don't have
D10.
it? Here.
It's this one.
Double D10s.
Double D10s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have it? Do you? You don't have
I
it?
do. No, I
93.
think I just have the D10.
Oh, so wait.
Oh.
You use your percentile
still
dice.
yours.
So you'll
It's
use
this one with the 100. Up to
Yes,
100.
and then
okay.
you use
Oh.
the
That
other
one.
1 through 10.
And the D10
Yeah.
to make a.
You'll use 2 of
I don't
them.
think I have it.
Use that in a D10.
Yeah, you do. It's the other one. Yep, there you go.
Whoa.
I don't think I have
Those
a
two
D10.
numbers make percentiles. So the ones with the tens place, that's
Yeah,
10,
you do.
20, 30.
Okay,
is that
okay.
tens, and then the
Okay,
ones
okay.
place is the ones.
Cool.
So they will occasionally stop by. Nikki will occasionally stop by to gauge how well you are performing at work. Of course, that accumulates as passing by. So your first time, you roll 25%, right? As time passes by, you gain another 10% or whatever. That'll accumulate as your day goes.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing, though: if you don't do your work, you will get fired or depromoted to a lesser status, of which I will have to go through.
Worse than a mailman.
Worse than a mailman.
Janitor?
UPS.
Why do we have a
Damn
mailman?
it!
Like our own
For a
mailman?
startup, yeah.
Why do we have our own mailman?
Why not? You could have inter-office
We need-
memos.
Based on
I need somebody to give me my paychecks. Come on.
So, if not,
I'm burning your page.
the second way to get to the top to promote yourself is to get to the CEO. Your second objective is to either kill or be killed. You're gonna try and get Katie Spot, the CEO.
So I can kill Katie.
Sorry, Katie.
No, I mean,
no, I'm kidding.
I mean, that would work.
She did this to you, just remember that.
Alright, so my end goal today, everyone, is to kill Katie and blame it on Andrew.
Oh,
now,
damn.
if by the halfway point I don't necessarily see any progress with our little setup right now, what's happening, I will throw in a few extra curveballs for the second half, which will get everything going.
I
So
suck at
for
hitting
now,
curveballs.
just to repeat, you have, basically 3 goals. Survive the workday,
Okay.
try to promote yourself, don't get fired.
I feel like that falls under survive.
Yeah, it probably does. And if not, and if L being, get to the CEO. You can be CEO.
Get to CEO position.
Just to get to the CEO.
Sleep
It can be
my way
anywhere
to
near
the
the
top.
CEO, because there's chief CEO, there's exec to CEO, there's everything to the CEO.
since I'm assuming, is there any other people working in mail? Am I the only person in mail?
There are miscellaneous NPCs working in mail and everywhere else around the office.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was gonna say if I was the only person in mail, then technically I'd be CEO of mail, and then I win.
That's not how it works.
Damn it.
You
That's
would be
not how it
manager.
works.
You would just be like manager,
Yeah.
department head.
Aww.
You wouldn't necessarily. Departments are different than actually their branch.
Okay.
Okay. Question.
All right, yeah.
Who am I secretary to exactly?
The CEO, bitch.
I was making sure. I wasn't sure if it was you or her.
No, it's a small company.
All right, I had to make sure.
No.
Okay.
You sit outside their office in a small little rounded desk. Your computer's set up lower than the usual. Her office sits behind you with the glass walls. You know that nice, swanky New York City kind of office, like.
Dunder Mifflin, okay.
Mm-hmm. This place has
Pretty
a lot
much
of money
Dunder
for being
Mifflin,
a
the city
startup.
one,
Can I
right?
please be Pam? That'd be so great.
Like
Yes.
this place has a lot of money for being a startup.
Is this sketch?
No.
So we do marketing analytics for other companies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't
That was
necessarily.
my only question. What
We don't.
exactly
Yeah.
do we do?
What do we do?
Come on.
Yeah. We just gotta make sure we get the numbers for the other companies.
Okay.
Because the better interactions we have with the higher up companies, the better our company can move up. Hey! It's a game of who knows who.
We move up the skyscraper
Corporate
to a high.
ladder.
Oh, and skyscraper.
Yes.
We need that top level.
So is this session taking place over one day or is it multiple days?
One day.
Okay. Here we go.
I mean, this is
one
a
day.
one
I'm just
shot.
starting off.
Listen, this is a one shot. It's all or nothing. It's Monday morning.
Nice.
Comments secretary, leave CEO. All right.
Alright, but without further ado, you can do whatever you want to wreck everyone else's lives.
I
So
go to
that's
my-
the second thing. You could actually sit there and do that. To de-promote people, get people fired.
I'm gonna
the stare off.
I know. Like,
I'm gonna talk to some of the people in mail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say so. What's your? I'm sorry, I didn't get a memo. They just told me to come here. The CEO walked, like the owner walked in and told me to come here. So, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Barbara. Nice to meet
Barbara.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks. My name is Duran.
Nice to meet you, Duran.
Hey.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So as you're talking to her, you notice the mailroom is filled with little cubbies where you can put mail put in. This way you can section off by cubicle area. This way you can just take and go.
Yeah.
And she begins to explain the copy system like that. She begins to explain the copier, the fax machine, how to work it, who to call to just in case the toner runs out. Toner. Or if the printer ink runs out, who to call for that. She explains where the envelopes are, where the markers are, where the miscellaneous standard staples are
Yeah.
for the office.
Yeah.
This way, if anyone asks a question or they need paper for their own printer in their own room, you could just deliver it, whatever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to look in for investigation? Can I start looking inside each of them, because I'm assuming that I have to start delivering these very soon, right?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. That's a 9.
That is a 9. You look at the shelving, the cubbies, and you just remember kindergarten and how they used to be cubbies and everyone used to live. So then you turn around and you go, wait, oh, Barbara turns to you. So this section is for the cubicles, this section is for all the offices, and this section is for the secretary CEO. So in that first section, you'll find Andrew's, people in the cubicle.
Okay,
working.
first section's Andrews. Okay.
I'm gonna go check my cubicle and see what's
Give me
there.
that.
Okay.
In the second section, you'll get Eric's data analytics. He's more in the office rooms where all the servers are.
Yeah.
And in the last section, you have Marty's.
Marty and CEO.
I can't do that. Pan shot Zoom. What's up with him?
I'm checking my envelope, check my cubbies, see what I gotta do for today.
Well, what's gonna happen is
Well, your
Duran
stuff
will
is.
deliver.
I'm gonna deliver it to
Oh,
you.
you're gonna deliver it to me?
Yeah.
You're busy.
You're pretty
hard
much
at
going.
work at marketing.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
go. You gotta go market.
You're
stuff.
higher than him.
I'm going to my desk, 3 monitors, just do.
3 monitors, goddamn.
Damn.
I want you. I want you.
Meanwhile, I'm in mail. I have a cart.
I would like you to roll for. Fuck if I remember the words.
Initiative?
No.
Roll for it? Against my computer.
That Kill Bill siren. Go,
That's when
I mean, I was
Banks
gonna-
just falls from the ceiling and rolls.
I was gonna see like what the other
Ninja
companies
Turtle
are
costume.
doing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just
roll
to-
for investigation.
Okay. 17.
Not bad, not bad. So you're actually looking into it.
All right, who's crashing?
Not only is Google a very handy tool in the corporate world, but so is just asking around. And from looking at the computer, looking at your emails, you just have this history of knowing, what people know what people like and what they like to see in their marketing, what graphs they like, what colors they like on their graphs.
Okay.
So you get down to work, you receive an email shortly about just getting down to work on a graphic analyzer of how the increase of servers will boost morality. Morality.
I look
Not
at
mortality.
it. I look at it. And it
About to
goes,
You'll
say
live
mortality.
forever.
I was about to say mortality.
I'm gonna put you in the
But
server.
morality, how boosting servers and computer, like CPU and Wi-Fi will really help. But you're not quite sure where to begin.
No, I don't know where. I look at it like this is complete bullshit. This is absolutely not true. Okay, I gotta make something up. Oh boy! All right, I go talk to Eric because he probably knows stuff about this.
All right,
And I'm
sick.
like, Eric,
Well, shaking, man.
Aren't you not supposed to be good at talking to people?
Oh,
I'm in a work
I
environment.
know.
I'm
We
chilling.
didn't start talking. All right, so I got an article over here that says that says servers help boost morality in the workplace. I need
CPU and Wi-Fi. and stuff.
CPU and Wi-Fi. Yeah, I gotta help spin this to make it a positive impact on our company.
Servers?
Yeah.
Like a computer server.
Yes.
Computer servers help boost morality.
All right. Can you write me up a report for that, please?
Isn't that your job?
No. Can I
Roll forward. Whoa, wait.
Deception.
Deception.
Yeah, that's my
It's
good
so
step.
funny
That's
'cause
my good step.
Here's the thing, guys. I actually have Anna's sheet with me so I can look at the list because this is something
Yeah.
put together in
This
the
whole
30
company
minutes.
is based on her.
Pretty much. She is the owner.
All right, here we go. 16.
Okay.
7.
Okay, so 16.
I say not really, because I
You wanna
don't
roll against
understand
that.
this. I know you more. You know more about this kind of technical issues than I do.
How do you take that?
Whatever, bro.
Okay,
I start
cool.
typing.
I'll come back and check on you
randomly
in
type.
an hour, in a couple of hours or so.
Yep.
Okay,
Sit
paint,
walk out.
shot, zoom. Duran, you're walking around delivering
mind.
mail. Just
Yeah,
as a
I'm
side note.
I'm delivering mail to. I'm gonna
Can
I'm gonna say that I went towards Andrew's cubicle, but he wasn't there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just drop his mail off. I'm also gonna pass by Eric's, and I'm gonna drop his mail off there, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is for you, and I like
That's
slide.
fine. Yo, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Thanks, man.
we missed the fist bump.
Can you roll for fist bump?
Yes,
Roll
roll
for-
for fist bump.
Performance.
Roll for
Roll for
performance.
fist bump.
Am I also rolling or just him?
I got a 2.
Yeah, you gotta roll for it too.
He punches you in the
Wait,
face.
Yeah, exactly. You guys see where
This
he's
is how
at.
it goes.
He
How much
reached
damage?
out.
He reaches out with his man, and you go. Ugh.
Doorman, what next time?
Yeah,
It's fine,
okay,
it's fine.
yeah, woo. And
Do I
then
hear this? Like down the hall as I'm leaving?
Roll.
Furnish.
How big is this office, by the way?
14.
it's a whole floor.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a
okay,
roll
yeah,
for
yeah.
14.
It's not even just like a
You
room
hear the
startup.
faint
I
mumbling
hear-
of woo.
I hear awkward conversation.
All
I'm,
you hear is woo at the end.
I'm gonna move over to Marty's, and be like, yeah. Oh, I saw you. I didn't catch your name this morning. I
I'm
saw you
Marty.
this morning. Hey, oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice to meet
So, and I like flipped through a bunch of papers, and I'm like. And I pause as I realize that he tried to give me a handshake, and then I keep going, and then I'm like, "Here's your mail," and I pull out like a big folder, like a Manila folder, and I'm like, "Here's the CEO's mail," and I don't know if I have to move it to the owner of the location.
I'll give it to her.
I'll
It's
ask
not a problem, don't
Barbara that later. I'm sure she knows.
worry. Barbara, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
You wanted to say?
Yeah, I mean, what I wanted to do before he walked up to me because I wanted to go over and greet my boss.
Oh, you can do that. I
Yeah,
mean,
and I was like, wow, so I'm gonna go up to Katie.
With her mail, yeah, actually.
Yeah, with the mail now.
I'm gonna be. I'll talk to you, Morty. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye. Anyway, I'll walk over to
Hell yeah.
the kid. Is like, hi, Mr. Reaction. My name is Marty Carney. I'm your new secretary.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
I have your mail. I don't. He gave it to me. So here you go.
In an honest gesture, he hands you a mail.
If you'd like, I can go through if you want, though. I
Yes, do that.
Thank you.
I only.
Question.
Well, I thought it was business mail. In my mind, it's business mail though. You know,
Oh, is
like
it
it's
all
not
mail
personal.
from inside the company, or is it like?
That's
It's
what.
intra-office
'Cause I was thinking
and
you could-
external.
Get
Oh,
rid
okay.
of
I
this,
didn't realize
like,
that. Yeah. If you want,
Stuff I don't
I'll
want.
sort it out
Just,
for you.
You know,
yeah,
give me the important stuff.
All right, no worries. I got you. I'll get right to that. Thank you,
Anyway.
man. I'm sorry. And I'm like walking in, I'm like, fucking goddamn it! I screwed up again. I'm gonna go to my desk and start like sorting through.
I bit my lip and believe it.
Is that in character?
Get the protocol.
You require first aid.
Get the protocol.
I gotta get my gloves.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Katie, would you like to do anything in this time too?
Oh well, I gave away my mail, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll just go to my office and I'll check my email, see if there's any
You walk
pressing.
You walk in your office right behind Marty's desk. That double door, that nice double door, nice windows
Glass
everywhere.
double door?
Yeah, glass. Gotta have those French doors.
It's frosted. Frosted glass.
No, the other ones are frosted, not the double ones. Yeah. You can put like the blinds on them. You know how like the glass windows, the glass doors have those like two panels, so in the middle is the blinds, and you can like change it, like swanky ass shit.
I like the tropical music as you explain that.
Yeah.
Totally on purpose.
Totally. So you walk in your office. It's a very spacious office. You have your office. You have your nice desk sitting right smack in the center. And behind you, floor to ceiling windows of the city and the skyline and everyone below. As you sit at your desk, you notice there is a rug, a small, nice rug, and then just chairs facing your desk when you do have the occasional visitor. Along your wall, you do have your bookshelves and all the awards that the company has won, which is only just one thus far.
But there's space for others.
There's space for others. It's a little dusty, but there's space for others.
Which award is it?
Which award is it?
Exceptional management in the workplace
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
of
Just
last
accept-
year. Wait, you said Dusty, right? 2 years ago.
Just 2 years.
2 years is a long time in startup business. If you survive 2 years, like you're good.
They're no longer a startup.
Well,
But we're still starting up in the world.
wow.
We've almost been open. I mean, we've been working on it for almost 2 years.
We're a startup.
Yeah, exactly. Do we count?
Outside, Marty sits at his desk. Once again, you are in front, and you begin to sort through her mail.
Yep.
You notice a few things: Geico insurance, bills
Personal.
for like Verizon or whatever. Personal.
Personal.
You see a letter from another company, but it's not labeled. You know how when you get a letter and people put their return address and the thing that they print it? This one's like handwritten. You think it's from another company, but you're not quite sure.
Secret boyfriend.
Yeah, I knew it.
Bringing us back, Katie.
I'm gonna go other.
Oh man.
And then keep
Miscellaneous.
and
That's not
then
what
keep
I thought he
sorting.
was gonna do.
Okay, you keep sorting, you see more things about inter-office
Business,
memos,
personal, business, personal.
but
Yeah.
that one letter
Hold
just
it
seems
up
to
to
point
the
out to you
light.
the fact that it was not just printed, but the fact that someone actually wrote out her name, the address, like in black ink, kind of like
Yeah.
like it's okay signature. It's like okay writing.
Yeah.
It's legible.
It's
It's not
handwritten.
chicken scratch, but it's legible.
Yeah.
And as you roll by, going back to Andrew, you go back to your office. You
Okay.
see mail at your table in your cubicle area.
Open it up.
You see just regular inter-office memo saying, "Welcome to the company. I hope you."
Don't need this. Don't need this.
You sit at your desk. Your desk is a nice square cubicle where your desk have your 3 monitors sitting in a nice corner, nice office setup. Though you do notice that your back does face away from where your cubicle does open up from. So your back is facing where the opening is because
Okay,
you're in a corner.
Yeah,
So it's really piss poor condition like area to really sit in, but that's just how your desk was
that's
set up.
fine. I'm fine with that.
You notice various things on your desk: staplers, pen, a little like succulent plant because you can't take care of plants for shit. No one in the office can.
Cactus.
Let's be
It's a
real.
cactus.
It's a cactus.
I water my cactus.
Roll for that, please.
Oh, okay.
Roll
Roll
for
to water
water.
cactus.
Guy doesn't come to life.
The kind of game you're gonna watch.
It's a nat
One!
Natural one.
Nat
Yes.
one. Roll.
Yep. I heard
You
myself.
take a water bottle because that's honestly the nearest pitcher of water that you have, and you take it, and as you begin to pour it, your hand and your just judgment of the fact that a cactus needs water, right? And you just pour the fucking water bottle all over the cactus, drowning it, and then you remember afterwards, shit, cactuses
It's a
only
cactus.
need like this much water once a week.
I try to fix it. And I get a very big lamp and just put it over. This should work.
Oh yeah, water and electricity. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, this
You're
will
gonna have to
this
go
will
look-
dry it off.
You're gonna have a lamp? Oh, like a desk lamp?
Yeah.
Okay, so you move your
Hopefully
desk
so.
lamp over it, and you notice the desk lamp isn't providing a lot of heat, but it's still providing
You get a
something.
hand towel and wrap it around the cactus.
Where are you getting the hand towel from?
Find a hand towel.
I go to the bathroom.
Roll
get some
to find
napkins,
hand
I get some
towel.
Go to
paper
the
towels.
bath.
Go to the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah, get some toilet paper, wrap it.
Oh, here's like back
The
and forth
cactus.
walking to his desk.
Oh yeah, in the midst of the silence, between those cubicles sitting in the middle of the office space and then the walls of the conference areas, all you hear is of like the slacks that you're wearing, like walking back and forth. Your shoes don't make a lot of noise because, let's be real, you want to dress appropriately for a workplace. But slacks and jeans make a lot of noise.
That's
Okay.
Pan zoom to Eric.
who's still
What's
working.
in my mail?
What is in your mail? I want you roll.
This D20.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2.
Welcome to the office. Enjoy your.
It was probably saying, please enjoy your complimentary vacation, and you threw it out or something like that.
They had the typo.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Is that it?
Sitting in your office, you notice that you are in one of the outer rooms because it is by servers. You want to make sure it's well ventilated area where there's an air conditioner controlled room. And you're sitting and you're working in your office with the servers behind you. And your desk is laid out quite nicely. You have windows everywhere so you can view everything.
Wait, like into the
You have
office?
a panel, huh?
Like into the office?
Yeah, because you're sitting along the wall.
So I see him doing
yeah,
stupid
you can see
stuff.
it.
Okay.
You have a panel along the wall to control the temperature of the room, to control the humidity of the room because computers tend to get hot
Yeah,
very
yeah. Oh my
quickly.
Is it just his room or the
My
office in
cactus,
general?
no.
For that room.
Okay, okay.
It's like
he's like a
it's
sealed
a
off.
thermostat kind of.
So
area.
in terms of like office, compared to Katie's office, it's almost as cool as his office. It was all glass and stuff like that.
yeah.
okay.
So he has
No,
servers
no French
everywhere.
doors and shit, but like you do have the glass windowing. Like we have over here, the floor to ceiling windows line the walls where the cubicles are in the middle, so you
Huh.
can see everything.
Okay.
There are, of course, for those offices and his office too, there are blinds that he can pull down.
Okay.
Like if he's leaving the office and no one's in there or whatever it might be.
I feel like there's a little bit of a bias in the players you like, given what kind of offices they have.
Not necessarily.
Both my reactions happen to have the best paying jobs and the best offices. Just saying. I'm just fucking around. It was meant as a
I'm
joke.
your DM will remember that.
It was meant as a joke.
Your DM
Too
will
late.
remember
I
that.
It's
think that-
over.
I think next week something's gonna happen.
And 4 dragons burst into the.
Here's
So
a
you have that
business
panel.
card.
When you sit facing
This is
at
the
work with
clients
the
of the
window, so
dragons.
you can see the office. So if someone actually does have a question, instead of emailing you or trying to call you, they can just like wave you down, and you can just be like, and you can get up. It's efficient because this way you can get up and go to the place as soon as possible
Yeah.
to take care of any technical issues.
So I'm not just data analysis, I'm also the tech guy.
Yeah, you are kind
Okay.
of IT.
Oh, here we go.
That's why I have you down as Eric Computers.
You're kind of like IT, but no one really knows. You just kind of do your job and all that.
Okay.
No one
Well,
knows what he
first,
does.
I'm gonna pull up Reddit. And what's the top post?
What's the top post on Reddit today?
Subreddit, Waypoint Gaming.
Oh.
Waypoint
Sorry, we have
Gun
to
rises
keep
into
an eye
the.
on.
It rises into
Waypoint
the.
Gaming burns to the ground.
Do a quick skim of it. I was like, throw that away.
What's
you know-
Waypoint Gaming? God.
Throw
That's
the computer away.
probably no. It's delete it. Get to work. Servers increase morale in the workplace. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I start, typing up some data. I open Microsoft Access. Get my.
What the heck is Microsoft Access?
It's a knockoff of spell.
Really?
No, it's use it to organize data.
Okay.
Move it across. I'm putting in like servers,
Side note,
stuff like this.
I didn't know that.
Hey.
fact.
The
Learn
more
something
you
new
know.
every day.
School
He's the
pays
only
off,
one who
kids.
knows that, probably.
School pays off, kids. Stay in school.
It is it's cool. Don't open business.
Yes.
I want you to roll to find out information. I'm like trying to get this bullshit right.
All right. 7.
The confidence in
It
that.
works for me.
I don't know what happened, you're not even using Google, but you went to a research website and you tried to find research on Wi-Fi. You found some data about how like increasing the speed of Wi-Fi,
It gives you cancer.
you know, can increase the rate of which people can get their mail and the emails and stuff, and communication can increase, and you're gonna have to make those connections because it's a long chain of connections to get to the point at which people are happy.
All right.
Hand shot, zoom to Duran. Duran is actually like in one of the rooms that does not necessarily have any windows. It's the mail room.
It's the mail room, yeah.
It's in like a little like corner with no windows.
I share the room with Barbara, right? I'm guessing.
Barbara, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She'll help you around if you need to.
Okay.
But you get back to the mail room after delivering mail.
Mhm.
And Barbara comes up to you and be like, so, I figure your first job could be sorting through the mail.
Okay.
You know, it'd be nice for you to get to know everyone here where the cubbies are.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Starts handing you some mail. Just a whole bulk of pile of
Yeah.
mail. Roll for me, please.
Take.
18.
Okay.
Oh wait, is that investigation?
No, just
Oh,
like
okay,
a
it's
general-
normal.
general-
You grabbed the
gen-
mail.
If I just say roll, it's gonna
Okay.
generally be a perception.
Okay.
But I know that Katie. No, who has the perception? It was you.
I have
Oh,
investigation.
wait.
Deception.
That's right. I picked it up. All right. You rolled what?
18.
18. It's a lot of bulk mail, but you notice a few names on the mail that don't quite match up. You look at the cubicle and you look at the mail. They're not on the cubicle.
I'm gonna keep finish up all the mail.
Cubbies. I should
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna finish up organizing, but I'm gonna keep those to the side a little bit.
Mhm.
Not enough that it'll be like noticeable by Barbara, but I'm gonna keep just organizing, just like putting them like, and every once in a while just like glancing at Barbara a little bit to see she's in them, and just keep. But I'm gonna roll for as soon as I'm done and I have like that big stack of mail still left of like these weird names. I'm gonna roll for investigation, so I have advantage. That's a 2. That's a 15.
You see a couple of names.
15.
15.
You see a couple of names of people who are. You figured out that some of them are actually personal mail of people who may have not worked in the office anymore, or maybe in a different floor.
Okay.
You may have to continue investigation to find out whether or not it's the wrong floor.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for that.
Good.
For 18.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
You
So-
see a couple of names.
Yeah.
You see you see Legend. Legend's a weird name.
It just says legend on
It
it.
just says Legend.
Okay.
But like, it's from a different floor. So that's something you're gonna have to go, put back in the general office of the skyscraper.
Yeah.
This way they can go back to the right and proper floor.
Okay.
You see Lucky, you're like, what the fuck are these names? Lucky, Legend. Okay.
Okay.
Wrong floor. Alright.
Sounds like a fantasy novel.
And then you see Pepe Sylvia.
Okay.
Pepe Sylvia is written for the office
Okay.
on our floor, but there's no cubby for her.
I'm gonna before I see that that the Lucky and Legend one, I'm gonna I'm gonna take the Pepe Sylvia one and I'm gonna stick it into like I'm assuming they're all cubbies, right? And everything's organized. I'm gonna stick it in the crack of a cubby compared to the wall of the cubby, and I'm just gonna stick it there. So
I want you to roll for stealth.
Okay.
Hide it from Barbara,
10. Dang it.
It's sticking out. It on the corner of the cubby. It looks like this awkward rectangle is just sticking out.
Dang it.
But I'll have her roll against you. She doesn't fucking see it.
Okay, so as soon as I know that Barbara didn't see it, I'm gonna actually go put the Legend and Lucky one into the general. I'm gonna leave the office. I'm assuming I have to leave the office for
Yeah,
this.
you could
I'm gonna leave the office, but I'm gonna keep thinking about that weird name that I know. I'm going through the morning not seeing that name at all. So I'm gonna get back to that as soon as I plan. But I'm gonna leave the office for a bit. I'm assuming probably Eric could see me leave the office,
Okay.
and I guess Marty can also see me leave the office since he has that kind
He's
of
right
beard.
there at the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk by him. He's like, hey, I got some weird mail from like generally that doesn't belong in this office, so I'm gonna go put it back. I'm gonna be like right back, okay?
Put it back where?
There's like a from what Barbara told me. There's a general like mail thing for the whole skyscraper. So I'm just gonna make sure this gets back. You know, like mail duties and stuff like that.
Sure, man.
Okay, cool. See you later. And I'm gonna actually walk out the door and go do that.
Okay. You go down to the main entrance where like all the office like separate like locked lockers are, and you go ahead and you put them in the correct ones. I hope.
Yep. Cool.
You go back to the elevator, but the elevator is taking some time.
Okay.
You press the button a few times.
How high is our floor?
We are on the 15th floor.
That's a lot of stairs. Can I roll?
You will have to think about it, whether or not you want to take the stairs or continue with the elevator and wait for the elevator to come down.
Do I make the decision now or later?
You can make a decision.
Odd or even. Let's go for it.
Does the elevator have like those numbers on it on the top?
Well, because this is the ground floor, it
Yeah.
just has an up option.
I'm gonna wait it out a little bit longer.
Okay.
Cause it's the 15th floor, but if it goes for like another like 5 minutes and nothing comes, I'm taking the stairs.
Okay. Pan shot zoom. Katie, you're sitting in your office. Pull up your email, Outlook, Microsoft Outlook. Not sponsored. You see an email from the boss man, me,
Boss lady.
saying that good morning. And by this time, it is around 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Good morning, comma. Next paragraph.
That's damn formal. Damn.
Welcome to the corporate America. Formalities are a thing.
That's how you greet people.
Oh, I forgot to say. You should probably tell our new recruits where the lunchroom is. This way they know where to meet there for their own separate lunches. They can take their break around that 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock time until they wish. Also, I'll be stopping by to make sure that they're doing their job. I don't know when, but please be assured that I will be stopping by at the earliest convenience that I have. Thank you, Nikki, company owner.
In case you didn't know.
Oh,
Yes.
they always do that. They always do that. in
No, yeah,
corporate
they have
America.
like their name,
That,
their
like
title.
that little like
yeah,
that signature that's always there because that's just they keep it there.
it's adulting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pretty much. And you received that
Okay.
email.
So I'm gonna go. What time did you say? 12:30. They can take lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go out. Is Marty at his desk?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, the other new employees, you met them all at breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
So you and all of them
Mhm.
can go take lunch at 12:30. I'm gonna show you where the lunchroom is, and then you can show everybody else. All right?
Understood. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do get up and you walk around. Being as a CEO, you do know where the lunchroom is. It's a spacious lunchroom. Has nice little like lunchroom tables where you sit in nice circles, and like it has a standard like comfy semi-plastic chairs.
So
It has your standard fridge, coffee maker, microwave, garbage, a sink if you have to wash your hands afterwards or wash your utensils. And you do show him where it is.
So, and I like show it off. You know, we have, these lovely tables. If you need to microwave anything,
It's very
we're
spacious.
always taking care of our employees, and you have an hour. You can,
So we have lunch from 12:30 to 1:30.
that is correct.
Gotcha.
You notice
Thank
in
you.
this room that there is no one else besides you two because everyone else is at work. It's just you showing him around.
Understood. Is there anything else I should let the other recruits know about the building?
Yes, not about the building. Nikki will be coming around to see how everybody's settling in. I should do that too,
Gotcha.
but
I can tell the few. It's not a problem.
Okay.
yes, you should check on all the other employees and make sure they're settling in and make sure they're doing their jobs, so that when Nikki comes later in the day, they'll all be doing their jobs. That would be excellent. Thank you.
No worries. Do you know what time she's coming?
She didn't say.
All right, not a worry.
I assume sometime in the afternoon. Although, no, she didn't tell me.
No worries. And I'll walk back with her to my desk. By the way, before you go back to the office, I have your mail here. This is your personal mail.
Yes.
This is business. And this one came up. I wasn't sure where to put
Oh,
it.
yes.
So
Oh, take that. Thank you.
not a word. All right, I'll go tell the other recruits what's going on. And so I walk over. Who's the closest to me?
So walking back from the lunchroom or
No, from my desk.
Okay, from
Yeah,
your
'cause
desk,
you're the middle,
he's
right?
gonna be the closest to you.
All right, so I'm gonna go over.
And he's still fixing his plant.
So I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, don't ask.
No worries. Just wanna two things you need to know. Our lunch break is from 12:30 to 1:30. To
time
get
is it
there,
It is around 11 o'clock.
Okay.
to get there, you gotta go from place to place to place. You know, and the head boss Nikki, she's coming in to check on us to make sure we're doing the work. So do your work.
All right.
The boss comes in and it's just him with more plants.
I mean, good luck with that.
Yeah. Just gravity sucks. All right.
Gravity.
Got it.
Gravity sucks. All right. It's,
I feel you, man.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna walk off, and I guess I'll go to
Okay,
Eric
the next
next.
person is me, Eric. Yeah.
Knock on the door, open it.
Hey, come on in. It's always open.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Just want to give you a heads up. Mr. Mariachino told me that the new recruits have lunch at 12:30 to 1:30. To get you go from place to place to place to place.
No.
And the head boss Nikki is coming in to make sure we're all doing our work. So get shit done.
Okay. Yeah, you think that Andrew guy's a dickhead?
He seemed kind of nice when I talked to him. I mean, he
I'm
get
pretty
fucking
sure I'm
planned.
doing his job right now. I'm not sure though.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, he came in and gave me a report to do. I don't know.
Do you do reports?
I thought I'm the IT guy and then I
That's what I
analyze stuff and I give it to him, but he gave it to me. I think it's backwards.
I would look into that. Yeah.
I walk into the office like, hey Eric, do you have any data on that stuff I asked for you?
Yeah, I got all kinds of data.
All right, perfect. May I have some? May I have it, please?
What do I get out of it?
I gotta write the ship for this. I gotta
Yeah,
spin
sure,
this
I'll-
in a positive way, man.
Yeah, I'll send it over Slack right now.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Slack.
Slack. I love Slack.
All right, so I go back to my desk and you just hear me like, oh boy, how am I gonna spin this? All right.
Okay. Are you actually gonna send that?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Alright.
I don't want to get fired.
You're a better man than me. So I walk over. I'll leave when I go to Duran.
When I'm not there.
I'm walking
So
through.
here's the scene. As you finish walking from Eric's, you go across the office building, because think of it as a nice long rectangle. You go across to the mailroom, the little corner cubby room, and you notice Duran isn't there. But of course, Barbara, the head of the mailroom, is there.
Out of character, did he decide to go elevator stairs? I can't remember. Did
Yeah,
you decide-
but I remember I told you that I was gonna go drop off that.
No, yeah, I knew, but I said to be back.
so
it's like a solid 30.
can I
The
say-
elevator has not shown up.
How it's been like over 5 minutes
Mhm.
already. Okay.
This conversation was over 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for athletics. To
Sure.
I'm not gonna I'm gonna say this right now.
Park.
I'm not running up the stairs. I just want to make sure by the time I get to the top, I'm not like super fatigued. But I'm gonna make my way up the stairs.
Okay.
Please roll that one. Please roll that one.
If it's not one, I'm gonna be like a sweating mess coming up to that top. That is a 9.
You realize this elevator is not coming, and you look at your clock. It's been 5-10 minutes now. Shit, I really have to get back to work. Oh my god, people are gonna ask me where I've been.
Yeah, I start panicking.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start taking
You
stairs.
just open the door, boom, to the escape stairway, and you start going up the stairs,
Yeah.
2 at a time, trying to get there.
That's how I normally do it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
As
as
I
you
would.
get to the top,
that's as I would.
No.
What?
as you get to the top of where 15th floor is,
Yeah.
you open up the door, and all you hear, because you're back at your office, right in the front, you hear is,
I peek my head out.
you see a
See what's
sweaty
going on?
Duran, just barely dripping with sweat, but kind of just.
Is it enough to get through my clothes?
Just a bit.
Just a bit. But if I keep my arms down, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm good.
But you see him just breaching against the wall.
I shout out to him, you need a towel?
No, I got it. I got
Okay.
it. Thanks though.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna like not even lift my feet, but like slide my feet across the floor to like past.
Are you crawling?
No. You know how when you're really tired and you don't pick up your feet, just like
Trudging.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
like when we were little, we had socks.
yeah,
and
just
it was
like that. So I'm just gonna like make not too fast, but I'm gonna make my way. I see that Marty's not at his desk, and I'm gonna walk like directly to the thing and be like, Barbara, Elevator's not working.
What do you mean the elevator's not working?
It's not working.
Don't worry. This building is like 30 or 40 like things. It's totally fine when that happens.
Am I in the office when this happens? In the
You wanna
room?
be in the room?
Well, I was. In
Well,
the
he was
room.
on his way.
Oh, was I on my way, or did he
Wasn't
get there?
he
yet?
talking with Eric?
You were.
Who
He
gets
was
it
going
You
first?
were
to
in
tell.
the room, but
Okay,
you noticed
okay,
that he
okay.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna walk in as soon as like he starts wondering where I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
So
like-
I'll just show the timetable.
I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just I told you I went to put that
Yeah,
mail
you
downstairs,
okay, man?
and
You
yeah,
look
the
tired.
elevator was broken.
No.
Yeah,
The
I was.
elevator is not broken. We just have 40 like
What,
floors
Barb?
here.
Well, Barb, I pressed the button like 20 times. I waited for over 5 minutes, which is like 4 hours in corporate world. So I'm just gonna sit down for a second, and I will get to you in a second. And I'm gonna crack open a water bottle. I'm gonna sit down and be like,
Careful with those water bottles.
Roll
yeah,
for
thanks.
intimidation.
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
Too bad.
I'm just
Too
gonna
late.
die.
Too bad.
This is Barbara. Your coworker.
Oh, it's
is
not Barbara.
fired.
This is towards.
But you said Barb.
No, I said. Oh yeah, because I'm just very angry because you said the thing wasn't broken.
This is your
It's-
superior that's higher than
This
you.
is
This is intimidation.
This is a 6,
Barb
He
is
spills
not.
it all over himself.
This is a 6.
and I'm like,
Dorian, I'll have you know that talk in his office is not adequate.
yeah, sorry about that. I'm just a little heated.
I understand it's probably your first day.
It's yeah.
Yeah. But don't you know? I gotta find an accent for Barb. I gotta think about it while I'm going.
I think
New
in like a
Jersey and
soccer
New
mom.
York.
Yo, you
Yeah.
know my cousin Vinny?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
You can't.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I can't do like Italian. I don't know. I'll figure
Yeah,
it out. I'll figure
so-
it out.
Barb's gonna have 20 accents.
Pirate
It changes every time.
Pirate accent.
Yeah, that's fine. I never keep anything, so you just
But
do it.
listen, just tone it down. You know,
I will. Yeah,
express
sorry.
your anger corporately.
Yeah. You're right. I'm just.
Gotta express your anger.
Yeah,
corporately.
15 floors does a lot to a man.
Of course, they just you know what you could do to reword it is like I'm like pulling accents out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
Just
I
do
know.
it, just
So,
do it.
I'm
Yeah, I like
what is
it, keep
going
going.
on? The roulette wheel
Yeah,
keeps
keep
on
going.
spinning.
Yeah, the wheel's spinning until it gets it to me. You know, next time you could just be like, listen, I just I ended up walking those 15 flights because the elevator was a bit late, and I was just worried I wouldn't make it on time. You gotta play devil's advocate.
You know what? I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna.
This is the corporate world. You gotta just be passive about it.
Pass. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I'm gonna do that. Thanks. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
don't worry.
I'm just gonna like continue. So
This whole time I've been standing here awkwardly.
yeah, it's standing there awkwardly, and I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
go do my work.
So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm so sorry. So what do you need something from me or?
Yeah. Oh crap! What am I coming in for? Lunch.
Lunch. Okay, yeah.
Miss Mary actually told me that the new recruits have lunch from 12:30 to 1:30. If you want to get there, it's bada bing, bada boom, bada bop.
Yep.
All right.
Bim bam bop.
Yeah. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And then crap. So the head boss, Nikki.
Oh.
She's coming around to make sure all the new recruits are doing their work.
I'm
so.
like, I try to like I'm like as he says the main boss Nikki, my arms go like, yeah, cool, and I awkwardly lean over the desk like, yeah, don't worry, we'll Barbara and I will make sure we're good.
Make sure when you're talking, because the camera's facing you.
We'll make sure we're good.
Stage angle.
And,
Stage
so
angle
he,
yourself theatrically.
But yeah, I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna say about that.
I'm gonna give you some advice, man. If you go into the bathroom really fast right now and get the some paper towels on that, it should help.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna do
Paper
that.
towels?
Yeah, I'm gonna as soon as he leaves, I'm gonna tell Barbara. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, don't you worry. Go to the bathroom.
Before I go though, since how organized is the mailroom? Is it very organized?
Oh, all you hear in the background
It's
is the fax. You hear in the background the fax machine, like the fax.
But like,
machine
are there
is going.
piles of paper everywhere, or is it mostly like organized?
Semi in between.
There's
So-
cubbies.
You know
We're
that
pretty
there is
organized.
an organization and there is a factor of mentality that goes into this place goes here. I know exactly where something is, but at the same time, the papers aren't exactly squared up. They are a little bit askewed. The cubbies are right there.
So can I roll investigation, or can I roll perception to see if I see the folder that's sticking out, the leather he stuck into the cubicle that happens to be out of place since it's all very organized?
Yeah. Okay.
Here,
Do
go
it.
ahead. Yeah. Roll
I deserve
It's a
that.
13.
Where are see. So the walls of the office are white,
Okay.
but you do see on the corner, you do see just like a weird shadow of a square. Whether or not you know that that's part of the design of the wall, or that's actually something out of place.
I'm go ahead and just ignore it because I want to get my work done, so I just leave.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some paper towels for my armpits.
All right. Now pulling back as Nikki DM. I know we normally take halfway breaks, and it is 9 o'clock when we normally do our halfway, but I'm not quite sure when we need to end tonight.
I mean,
I think we're going 10
I'm good. I'm good till whenever.
Yeah, I mean, 11.
2 o'clock. And
You have
Whatever's up, whatever's
basically
up to
as
you
long
guys.
as
There's no
you
time
want.
limit
It's up to
today.
you.
Oh my god, this is
Yeah, this is a one shot. Remember,
Yeah,
we have to finish the whole thing. in
And the
one.
people who normally have to go early aren't here, so
Yeah,
it's
so
up to
we
you.
got time.
I'm gonna call my mom as soon as break goes on. So.
All right.
Let's say we break in 15 minutes.
I can give you a time limit if you want.
I'd like a time limit because this is my first time doing this. I have no idea.
All right,
what
let's
to
say
do.
11.
11's the latest. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
we'll be
so
on
you
for
go to the
another half
bathroom.
hour.
So
then
break
we'll
at
do
9:30.
So yeah, 9:30. Yeah. Okay.
I'm keeping track on the time. I'm a little multitasking right now.
Okay.
So you do go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I want you to roll for me. As you stop in front, you see 2 bathrooms on the left and the right. They don't have signs on them.
Roll for luck.
I'm gonna.
Can you flip a coin?
Where's this bathroom in comparison to like the rest of the office?
So the bathroom, in comparison to the rest of the office, is gonna be right near the front.
Yeah.
Right, like on the way out, just in case like people have
Is
to
it
go.
by Marty's?
Marty has full view of the bathroom.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, he can see.
He goes
He has
there.
eagle eye view on people coming and leaving.
Okay. So
he
I'm
is
gonna.
a secretary.
I'm gonna like quickly move my way over to his thing. Hey, I'm gonna take that advice that of the paper towel thing.
Yeah, man.
How do people use that? And I'm gonna stop myself right there, and I'm gonna be like, "There's no
Oh.
signs on the bathrooms. Which one is the male one?"
Can I roll history to see? Because if people have been walking
Oh
in and out
my
all day,
God.
You could lie to him.
if people have been walking in and out all day, then
That's
It's up
one,
to you.
right?
You can roll for history. if
I'm
you'd
gonna roll
like.
for history.
See if you remember which one is which.
Well, are there signs?
No,
Do I
there
actually-
are no
okay, yeah,
signs.
Then I'm gonna roll history.
Oh my God.
That's a 7. I have advantage though. So excited.
I got it.
It's another 7.
I'm gonna get demoted out of mailman.
So can I just make it up?
I feel like this music is very good for this right now.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Why do I have to walk
You
up the
turn to
stairs?
Duran. Sitting at your desk. Oh, the bathroom. It's just that one. And you just point ambiguously.
I would do that in real life too
Such a
if I
piece
didn't
of
know.
shit.
And I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. And I'm gonna so do I'm gonna roll a d20, and even is the left side and odd is the right side,
Okay.
cause I'm just gonna take a, cause he just pointed like right.
Yeah, that
He
one.
pointed. I'm gonna say he pointed directly to the middle, and
Yeah.
and I'm too awkward to
He
ask
call
him.
me out on it.
It was an ambiguous point. It was an ambiguous arrow.
I'm trying to go.
directional.
Yeah, it's that
And
one over there.
because he is a secretary and he does see all, you don't want to fight people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, especially
You
someone who
already
is as
made
close to the CEO is.
Yeah.
That's an 8, so I'm gonna go the even side, so to the right.
To the left.
Oh, to the left. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
God, I'm hoping I'm right.
You walk in.
First of all,
At first glance, you notice there are no urinals.
can I instantly leave now?
You may have.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Why don't you go to the other one?
Yeah, there are
You
no.
walk out and it's what?
I'm gonna go to the other one.
Okay, so you walk out.
There are no urinals.
You walk out and you go to the one on the right.
Yeah.
You immediately notice there are urinals.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like go to the paper towel thing, go like, and I'll rip it. I'm gonna go into a stall, and I'm gonna try to wipe myself.
I want you to roll.
Roll for pitch stain.
Roll for pit stain, yeah.
Yeah, honest to God, roll for pit stain.
It's a 17.
Oh wow!
They're gone.
So when you go into the bathroom
And
and,
then-
you take the paper towels, you like and just like ooh, like it elegantly flows out from underneath the receptacle because you're just like hitting it at the right time. You grab it, you go into the stall, and you're like blotting yourself in the most elegant way possible. You can. I'm not quite sure how.
Can I use with the 17? Can I use the blowing the hand blowers?
Oh yeah, of
to,
course.
to
Afterwards, after blotting yourself, you sit and I want you to roll performance real quick.
That's an 8.
Okay. When you're underneath the blower, you're in this awkward squat, but you do manage to get it right, the airflow to get it right in the pit.
Yeah.
But you are squatting like sumo wrestlers squat.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Anyone could walk in on you like that.
Do I hear the air dryer going off?
Of course you do.
Well, you would assume that I would use the air dryer.
I would not assume that. I told you to use paper towels. That's all
The
I
air
said.
dryer is quite a loud noise, even in the regular world of America.
Oh, yes.
When you're out, yeah, you hear it.
I'm gonna get up and make sure he's okay.
Okay, you are.
I'm gonna open the door and see Sumo and go, "You alright, man?"
I'm gonna be like, yeah, just working on some stretches. Yeah, just.
Roll for deception.
Yeah. 17.
Can I roll against it?
Yeah, you see me. You want to?
Yes.
You have to be the 17.
It's a 12.
Hell yeah.
Damn it.
And I
He's
also, you know, I was
honestly
trying to.
working on some Pilates moves while he's drying his pits.
I'm like, namaste.
I'm gonna thinking to go. Yeah. I'm gonna leave.
You didn't think that Durant could be quite as flexible
Alright.
and limber as he could be.
Okay.
Promoted.
Huh.
As soon as he leaves, I'm gonna be like, "Ooh," and I'm gonna just like go to the thing. I'm gonna wash my hands and everything, and I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna just dry my hands. And as I'm leaving, I'm gonna be like, thanks for that advice.
Yeah. Good luck with the Pilates.
Yeah, thanks, man. And I'm gonna walk back to the mailroom.
The office now knows that you do Pilates.
I'm a chatty catty. I gossip.
That's fine. That's fine.
Due to this, so as we are getting towards the middle of the night, as we're getting there, I'll introduce this new mechanic. You do something, and it adds to your character. If it was a lie, office knows. It's like when you fake a pregnancy, like one of those TV shows, one of those novellas. Like those women fake those pregnancies on one of
Don't
those
even get me
shows.
started.
Yeah.
So,
do that.
so the office knows he's lying, or the office knows the lie.
Office knows he does Pilates now.
Awesome.
That's fine.
But do you actually do Pilates?
Do I roll for that?
No.
You will know. That's just my question to you to keep in mind.
Do I do Pilates?
Okay, that's just for you in your mind. Right? Right. Right now it's nearing that 11:30, 11:45. Everyone's getting antsy. I can only anticipate
go
because lunch is at 12:30.
Yeah, you can like 15 minutes into lunch.
You could leave early. I mean,
That was
that's all on you,
11:30.
my dude.
Yeah, it's all on you, but you're right in the
Yeah,
front.
but-
The secretary can see you. So it's 11:45.
Can I say that
Does he actually go to lunch?
Can I assume since Eric mentioned Slack before, there's like a Slack channel for all of the recruits that we can like chat.
Selfie.
Do you know what Slack is?
It's
No, he didn't make that up.
It's just a type of chat.
Slack is like Discord,
chat.
but like for corporate
businesses,
America.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm bleeding.
But you just can't. There's no voice chat. It's just all chat.
Oh, okay.
So,
then
like,
it's
I'm
one of
assuming-
those
It's
WhatsApp
just
kind
a
of
group
things,
chat,
Yeah, it's like WhatsApp, but it's like a lot clean. It's like non-gaming Discord.
Great. Awesome.
So
So it's no fun.
I'm gonna
You pull open your phone and you open up the app.
yeah I'm gonna assume like there's a whole like recruit kind of channel. I'd
New
be like,
recruits. With an
new recruits.
exclamation
I'm gonna
point.
just make sure that it's actually working, and while that's happening, I'm gonna just go to someone else because I'm gonna do something a little bit
I
later.
don't respond.
Don't respond.
Did
I never said anything. I was just
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make sure I was like, because Slack is a really cool. I don't know if anybody's really
Question.
if anybody's really used Slack. It's a really great app.
It is. Who's in our Slack group for
It's-
new recruits? Is it just the new recruits, or is Katie in
Not
that too?
Katie.
because
It's not Katie, it's just the new recruits,
Okay.
including the secretary, because you do kind of oversee everyone to see where everyone is.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it wasn't like an actual boss in there or something like that. That'd be really funny. Just yo, that bitch.
Oh my god.
You notice, though,
but
on
I'm
the
assuming there's
Slack
more
app-
than one Slack channel for
Oh,
like
yeah,
other
but
groups.
for
So
new
then,
recruits though, yeah.
yeah.
There's new recruits. There's just like new group. There's new group because they really
New
can't
group
make up
plus.
their mind. It's like when you save a file, you're just like JPEG 1.
Can I spend my time reorganizing it?
You may. Please roll for
For reorganization.
organization. No, I don't know. Roll for organization.
4.
He puts new recruits 1, new recruits 2. And I'm can I say that I'm looking at the channel while he's like rearranging it, and I'm looking at it like, hey Barb, do you
roll for perception.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, to see if I'm seeing it the same time he's
Yeah.
changing it. That's a 1.
My god.
So I don't see it.
So what happens? Here's the scene.
Slack.
You notice,
Yes, Slack
you know,
crash.
as a job is kind of in IT and you think maybe it can boost your performance,
Yeah.
Reorganizing things, getting shit right. You go ahead and you try to sort through all the channels in the Slack because it is just labeled new organ, new office, new this, that, office 1, office 2. It's crazy. You want to label it, organize it, get it done. But you don't. You think that by putting new 1, new 2, new 3, and then
Of
like
course.
office, and then CEO, and then like everyone, and like it's just like this weird mismatch of like organization, but it makes sense to your brain.
Yeah.
You got it.
Big
You know
brain.
exactly where everything is. Who's in what.
I actually just
Yeah.
I wrote it in binary. So.
Exactly.
That's great.
1 1
0 0 1 1 0.
But going back to Fran, as you're on the Slack channel looking at the new recruits page and you're like, oh, new recruit, you don't necessarily see the fact that he's reorganizing it.
Okay.
That being said,
That's
the
fine.
Slack channel has been reorganized.
What did you change the name of our Slack channel to?
New 7.
New 7?
Yep.
New 7 is a list for all the new recruits.
But do we know that though?
I didn't look at it.
I haven't seen
You
the.
haven't seen
I
it?
haven't seen
You
the
haven't
Slack.
seen it?
I haven't even seen it. I was looking at the Slack channel.
He saw new recruits.
Katie, you do get a notification because you kind of are the
The admin.
admin for the Slack channels. You see a notification of all these changes being made on the Slack
Okay.
channels, and this weird miscombobulation of numbers and new and office and conference room, and just like, what the hell?
Okay, so I'm gonna go in and then presumably see that it makes no sense anymore.
You're gonna see that the fact that all these channels say new 7, new 2, new 1, new people.
I just want to point out new 5 is missing.
New water.
He did it.
New water. New.
No, because no one who was in new 5 works for the company anymore, so I just deleted it.
Yeah, you end up putting things in like prime numbers and like weird ambiguous numbers.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what pattern
Only
they are.
prime numbers going up. This is great.
No,
This is pretty
no,
much.
just new 5's gone.
This is pretty much how all startups work. Just so
Yeah.
everybody's aware.
Prime numbers.
Prime numbers.
Prime numbers.
Just see our emails. It's terrible.
My lip is bleeding, guys, so I gotta put a bit on there just to keep it at bay. So I
You
can
cut
stop.
yourself shaving.
It's a goatee now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the CEO.
The bearded one.
Exactly. It's now 12 o'clock. The anticipation is building for
For
lunch.
lunch.
You hear the doors of the elevator opening and closing, and you see some people walking in for like cafeteria people, so to speak.
Mm.
They're walking in. They have a little trolley cart with food and stuff. They are delivering to the kitchen. They stop by the door and they go, "Oh, can you point us through the kitchen as we have some deliveries?"
Yeah, no worries, man. You go boop boop boppity boop.
Oh wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. And they take
Excuse
the
me,
cart and they go to the kitchen and they organize it with all the food that has been given for today's new recruits lunch. Obviously, there has been no email about this. Your CEO is amazing, but your company owner,
He's not.
messages can get lost with her. Everyone continues to do work as normal. Katie, you still have that one letter that Marty gave you that had
I'm
just
gonna look at my Slack
ambiguous, ambiguous writing on it. But it's not, as I said earlier, it's not like printed out or like stickers of like the forward receipt and who is going to. It's just like handwritten in black ink.
Right, was I like expecting a letter from this company, or is this surprising to me?
Roll.
All I could think of was when she said the trolley came out.
9.
Harry Potter. Anything from the trolley
The name on it sounds familiar, but you're not quite too sure. It just says Devon on it.
Okay, I'll open it.
It said Devin on it.
Devon.
I would have just.
Devin.
Secret boyfriend.
Yes. Boyfriend.
If someone knows about a secret
Yeah.
boyfriend, it's the secretary.
You open it and you see it and you read it.
Adopted child.
And it informally says, "Dear Katie, hi, my name is Devon. I'm from the one floor above, and I saw you come into the office today, but you dropped your bracelet, and I have it. I'm not quite sure when you want me to give it back to you."
Gonna put it inside the envelope, you creep.
Hand wrote that
You can't
today.
inside check a letter, can you?
She reads in between the lines. She's the CEO. She's worked pretty hard to get
I
this
want
out.
you
decrypted.
to roll for me if you remember that you wore a bracelet that morning.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. Did I wear a bracelet? 12.
Your hand and your wrist does feel a bit lighter, but you're still a
There's
little
a bracelet over
unsure.
there.
You look at your hands, you notice you are wearing like your nice, just like fine jewelry your grandmother gave you or something. You have your earrings, you're checking to make sure, do I have my necklace on me? You have my watch, yeah. And you're just like, maybe I had a bracelet. But you have to take some time to think about it because it's like, I don't know, did I walk out of the
Busy
house?
work
Do
day.
I remember what I did this morning? Do I remember what I ate for breakfast?
The important stuff.
Right. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of blood.
Jesus.
Do you need a lifeguard? Mark?
No, I don't need a lifeguard. I'll just be a vampire.
Get the defibrillator.
I'll just be a vampire like
It's
everyone
on the
says
protocol.
Nana is.
Get the fire extinguisher.
Andrew,
Yes.
your cactus.
My cactus. I've abandoned all hope on the cactus. I've kind of just left it.
Is it just
to-
sitting in a pool?
No,
of water
you know
and-
what? No, I dried up the water. It's under the lamp, doing its thing. It's a cactus. It's a fucking plant. I'm not doing anything. It's letting it dry out at this point. At this point, I'm sifting through all the data that Eric gave me.
The paper towels slowly and creepily start to like seep with the excess water that has been draining in this plant. You can do multiple things.
I'm gonna grab a garbage and just dump it in there.
The whole plant?
No, just the paper towels.
Oh, okay.
You hear a very wet into the garbage can. The amount of water that he put into this cactus, and poor cactus had probably drowned it by now.
I'm gonna go ahead and
It'll be
assume I
fine.
knew who that was.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You see Andrew's head like pop up and be like, "Don't worry," and then he puts back down.
Like a meerkat. You see Andrew's
It's
head
like,
go.
I'm good. Don't worry.
Not even saying here, just like.
You just see a thumbs up.
Yeah, like
above
a
the-
meerkat,
above the
kind of like
cubicle.
it's like
That's
it's
it.
meerkat manners, you know.
That's great.
That's not my priority right now. Right now, I'm just like looking through that data, trying to see how I can spin this to like in a positive way. And if it's too simple, I'm just gonna like go on various articles and websites just to get additional information. Not even if it's not true or not, I really don't care. At this point, I'm just trying to make a positive
It's so
work.
good.
So
You're
we
trying
can
to make it okay.
yeah, I'm just trying to make this work at
All
this
right,
point.
roll for bullshit.
Roll for bullshit.
Roll for bullshit.
My favorite.
Yes.
My favorite. Does deception count?
Nah.
I feel like
Bullshit?
No, this is bullshit. This is like that angriness that you're just like, I don't give two single
Okay.
fucks.
first-hand job earlier.
It's a 5.
5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Some bad bullshit.
You are feeling the bullshit anger.
That's not
See,
good.
bullshit is a weird emotion. It's a mix of bullshit is a mix of anger. Fuck if I want to do this. I just want to get paid, but I want to do a good job still and get a good grade on this or whatever it might be. You do, manage to put it together.
Yeah.
Roll for design.
Roll for design.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for graphs. 5.
Your graphs
Not that
are
great.
not that
It's
great.
not a very delicious looking pie graph.
No, your little PowerPoint presentation or your
It
like,
crashed. The
No.
server wasn't
no,
working.
No.
So I gotta blame somebody.
Oh,
when you're
no.
working on PowerPoint,
Easy, dude.
you have this weird thing like in 5th grade when you have those like when you like really played around with PowerPoint. So like in the background you have like smooth sand, like a gradient of sand, and then you have a pie graph, and then you have Comic Sans as
Oh no!
as your typing font. And the pie graph is in neutral colors, so it kind of blends in, but you can tell that the pie graph's there.
How much time have I put into this so far?
You've put in a good hour's work of this.
My God. You poor thing.
I think I'm just gonna scrap it and rework on it.
Alright, so you press the delete
Yep,
button, you're
yep.
just like, fuck it, and drag to
No, gotta do this all
receptacle.
over again. I like a hard good look at myself like, nope. Just done Garbo Tuesday.
Done Garbo
Garbo
Tuesday.
Yep, Garbo Tuesday. Gotta
Garbo
start all
Monday,
over.
really.
Yeah.
TBH, it's Garbo Monday.
Let's start all over again.
It's 12:15.
Yep.
The anticipation's building for lunch.
Yeah. I'll just try to get as much as I can before lunch.
Alright.
15 minutes.
15
Rolling
minutes,
back
is
to
that, I
Eric.
don't care.
It's a quiet day at the office. It's Monday. Some other NPCs in the office may or may not have a hangover, but it's quiet overall in general.
Yeah, normal.
you do go on Reddit again. You
Yeah.
can find yourself going back to Reddit because you're absolutely
You're
bored.
No one's giving me anything to do.
I gave you something.
There's a
yo.
subreddit for mac and cheese, body pillows.
Mac and cheese body.
Can you roll
pillows.
for anime body pillows?
Oh my god.
Roll for not safe for
So
work.
there's a subreddit for mac and cheese recipes for body pillows. I don't know what body pillows and mac and cheese have to do together. There's a subreddit for does this thing really work? And multiple other things.
Yeah, I was just scrolling. Just keep checking my emails to make sure no one's telling me to do anything.
You keep refreshing that Outlook and nothing's happening.
Nothing on Slack either.
Oh god, look back in the Slacks. Like, what else? What else can I organize?
Welcome to corporate America. It's very boring very quickly.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and talk to Marty.
Alright, so you walk out of your office,
You too, I swear.
closing the door behind you. Not much effort to care since.
I have knickknacks on my desk.
Oh.
I've been waiting to do this.
Look at me.
I didn't mean to if I did. My eyes been twitching all day. I did not sleep at all last night.
Oh my god.
This is how you play
Right.
D&D.
But I was been waiting all this entire time to be like,
Charisma.
I'm setting up my knickknacks on my desk. Because I have meaning behind everything.
You walk up to the secretary's desk and you see Marty precariously placing all of his knickknacks. You see a couple of anime stuff. You see, is that dinosaurs? Is that a
It's literally just these three things.
Oh, just those three things?
I literally had
You
props.
see a blackjack. You see a little anime prop.
And a moo prop.
Prop.
And a paper hat.
On a paper hat. I'm not quite sure where these all came from. But, I mean, he's setting them up, so...
Oh, cool stuff, dude.
Oh.
How you doing, man? Hey, you got anything for me to do? I'm sitting back there. I reorganized Slack. I got all this research
You
for
did?
that guy over there.
Let me check the Slack. These are
Yeah.
awesome. Do I know anything about Slack?
Can I overhear them, by the way?
No, we're pretty.
I'll have you roll for that after.
Okay.
I have a 13.
Okay, roll.
Come on. Better than
Roll for
5.
Slack.
3.
Yeah.
I have my headphones on.
You hear the shuffle. Yeah, you have your headphones on, and you do hear the shuffling of Eric just walking by to go to, but that's really about it. Do you know anything about Slack?
I actually do.
You kind of do.
No common knowledge.
It's common knowledge to know about it. If anything, you can quick Google it and get an answer because Google is a very valuable tool in corporate America. Don't tell yourself otherwise. It's good for references.
So is Reddit.
So who's Reddit?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look there. I'm gonna go,
Reddit's my secret weapon.
You did this?
Yeah, now it's easier to tell where you're supposed to be typing stuff.
Where am I supposed to be typing stuff? You,
New 7.
why is it new 7?
Because we're the 7th batch of recruits.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's 7 new recruits primes. That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
7th batch of.
Oh, 7. I was like 7. I was like,
That's kind of concerning looking at that number that they went through that.
7
many
have
people.
died
Yeah,
already.
6 other groups have
it's like
died.
Dark Souls. You died.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Nikki, that lip is bleeding bad.
It's like
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, just because I also the lip is one of the hardest parts for your body to really close, as opposed to your skin cell.
More science facts.
Science, I'm a chemist.
Science with you
No.
every week.
Science with Nikki as she stares at the camera with a weird
Piece of
goatee.
paper on.
Yeah.
It's part of the problem.
Let's see.
I'm very confused by the Slack.
Just type in New 7. You're good.
Katie, you see outside your window, your IT
Okay.
and your secretary is sitting there talking over Slack. Your secretary looking,
Uh-oh.
and your IT going
I'm
like, going
busy.
like.
Right, okay, gentlemen, is there a problem here?
No, I was just explaining the new Slack organization to him.
Uh-oh.
Did you do that?
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Okay, it's
You were never there.
You see your headphones are on. You're jamming out to some
I can
live,
Good
like,
initiative.
Bob Ross.
Yeah,
You're
thank
listening
you.
to Bob
Um,
Ross paint in
oh,
the
actually, come
background.
into my
Yeah,
office.
That's what I need.
Oh.
Okay.
So we go into my office, like, close the door.
Uh-oh.
You immediately notice the fact that she takes this guy to the office.
I'm
Um,
writing everything down.
I have a question about the Slack.
Uh-huh.
Can I'm assuming since Katie is the CEO, she has she can see into every Slack channel. Is that
Yeah.
true? Okay. Yeah.
She has admin privileges.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right, good initiative. adjusting our Slack channel names. I know we had some repetitive news.
Yeah, one of them was like new. I was like, what's that supposed to mean? I just actually deleted that one. There's no one in that channel. I don't. Why was it there?
Can I hear this?
I'm not sure you have the authority yet to. Actually, how did you delete a channel? Isn't that an admin thing?
Well, I'm in charge of all the servers and stuff, so I have a lot of maintenance privileges. So.
Right, I knew that because I'm the CEO.
Yeah.
This music, Nikki, is 10 out of 10. The BS is real. Here we go.
I just think maybe you could give them a little bit more descriptive names. Like you are the new recruits. I forgot what month it is. April of 2018, right?
I mean, I guess it seems kind of long though. Like, you should just be able to look at it to tell we're new sevens. Easy.
I'm really getting much.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're right. You're CEO. I should know.
Yeah, you soon realize the fact that having all these extra groups that are dead, essentially dead, empty groups, are not necessarily the best way to proceed with having and naming them in that order.
All right. Yeah, I'll take another look at it. I have nothing better to do, to be honest. No one's giving me anything to do.
Well that's.
And what's that guy Andrew? He gave me some stuff to do.
Oh, and
Yeah, he
Andrew's
just
the new
like
recruit
immediately
also.
like we got out of like the brunch, and then he just handed me a folder for me to do. So
Okay.
yeah.
Does he have like a? Are there other people in the IT department? Does he have like a direct superior, or is he like?
Yeah, he has a direct superior. The superior's name is Angler.
Okay.
Is he a fish?
Last name Fish.
Last name is Carp. Carp.
Angler carp.
Wow, that's great.
Curveball.
I am going to send an email to Mr. Carp, and he's going to get you something to do. Because, well, it shows great initiative, and I don't want you to be sitting around, obviously. I'm sure there are things more germane to the company goals that you could be
Nice
doing.
vocabulary.
So I want you to roll for intimidation because you are his boss, and it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know that was a disadvantage.
Just as a reminder for the folks out there too.
I think it's an
8.
That was
This
almost
music's
16.
perfect.
You're welcome. She's intimidating. You know that you have to get your shit done because I mean you can't get fired. But like you can take it half-assed because you know that she's a woman in the corporate world.
Oh my god.
So you
That
know you gotta
ending.
get work done. So you know you gotta get work done, but like
It's
it's
on
up to
board.
you.
Jesus.
All right, yeah, I'll get right on it.
Oh my god, those cues are too good!
Nikki, yes. New DM forever.
That's it, I quit.
I need you to choose the music from now on.
I just have impeccable timing. That's just the problem. I've been in theater for too long.
How much time is it until lunch?
It's a couple minutes.
2 minutes.
It's a couple minutes to lunch. Everyone's getting hyped up.
I'm gonna initially, while I'm like waiting, while I'm assuming like I'm still like sorting papers and stuff like, I'm gonna take a glance at the Pepe Sylvia envelope.
So you pull on the pepper to the.
No, I'm not.
Or just taking a glance.
Because I was gonna, and then I noticed that it's like a few minutes until lunch,
Yeah.
and it would be like a lot to like bring into the lunchroom and all that stuff. So I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna leave it there, since I know that Barbara doesn't see it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep just like putting paper, like organized papers. I'm gonna take boxes and start putting them into envelopes and like the usual mailroom stuff. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna think about looking at that. I'm gonna keep like a mental reminder to look at that Pepe Sylvia one, like right after, like as soon as I'm off lunch. When I know like everybody's still groggy after lunch, that's my time.
All right. With that being your plan,
I'm gonna go ahead and go
starts
onto
to tick.
new 7 in this one.
Okay, go ahead.
And just give out reminders to new girls like, hey guys, just wanted to remind you we have lunch at 12:30. So
In like what?
And
Just
you
like
just
2
know that
minutes.
I'm not joking. Right as it turns 12:30, so everyone starts to make their way to the lunchroom.
I do sounds good, and I put the Giphy thing that I gives you a GIF, and it's just like,
alright,
It's a repetitive GIF. It's just
yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, it's a GIF.
repetitive
Yeah.
GIF.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock on Katie's door. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to lunch. Want me to get you anything?
No, that's all right. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, she. Oh.
Yeah.
You're fired.
When you
You
come
guys
back,
make
you're
your
fired.
way- you guys make your way to the lunchroom. You notice it's all nicely prepared,
Nice.
ready for you, with a little note saying that Nikki say like, "Oh, enjoy lunch, Nikki." And with that, we will take our break.
Damn, Nikki, that timing is too good.
Yeah, that's fine.
can do whatever the fuck I want.
You're fired.
We are live.
Welcome back, everyone, to Humans and Resources from our break. When we last left off, everyone's at lunch. Now, before we continue, there's no other real announcements.
I got one more.
Okay.
Just didn't tell
So
us.
as we said, we have a bunch of events going on here at Waypoint Gaming over the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, happening next weekend, is going to be a Counter-Strike Go 1v1. That's right, Counter-Strike Go. I know probably no one watching this plays it, but just in case you were wondering,
I know.
Counter-Strike Go. We're giving away 2 Hyper Beasts. That's right, 2. Now I want 2 if you win.
The spiritual sequel.
That's about it. Back to you, Nikki, with the weather.
Is that
Well, good evening, Eric. It looks like right now it's
It's
a bit
raining
cloudy
sideways.
outside. Highs of around 76 degrees, and let's get back into business. It's lunchtime, everyone.
the Hyper Beast Pokemon?
No, it's a skin for an M4.
Mm-hmm. So you
It's
walk
pink.
into lunch. It's nice.
Really
It's this
cool.
general setup of like you have a platter with like sandwiches. You have a platter for
just
vegetarians. You know, you never know who's a veggie or who can't have meat. You know.
It's a veggie.
I'm a veggie.
Are we
I am.
phrasing
I
now?
call it being cucumber.
I am El Cabbage.
Are we phrasing now? Oops. You see a little like a table like has pie on it for afterwards, like a little dessert. Have your soda and
Go on
juices.
there.
Alright. So everyone begins to sit down. Of course, you notice that Katie does not join you for lunch. Who does make it to the room?
This Asian guy.
Yeah,
Everyone else?
I'm gonna say like as soon as it's 12:30. Now that I'm like I was thinking about that envelope,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna as soon as it says 12:30, and as soon as you put the Slack thing out, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna be like, hey, Barbara, I'm gonna go out to.
Yeah, you go ahead. Hug.
Okay, have a nice lunch. Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
yeah, and then I'm gonna leave.
I'm just gonna default to Jester's voice from Critical Role. Sorry. I can't find a
I
fucking
thought you were going with a
accent.
Canadian accent.
You know, I can't
Hey?
stick to one.
Hey?
You know where Tim
Hey.
Hortons is, eh?
So you notice as you're sitting down, it's not just the 4 of you, it's other members too, you know, wishing you like, hey, welcome to the team. You know,
Welcome to the team.
I'm a female, I have to lower
No,
my
it's
voice.
fine. He does a great female voice, is all I'm saying.
When the rats
yeah.
are
That was a compliment.
when the rats are invading our kitchen.
Because I play everything. Okay, so what's happening in lunchroom? Do you just
Yeah.
you just take-
Generic, everyone's sitting together, finally eating lunch. Everyone's just happy. Some people are just like, oh man, free food, dude. Yeah, I know, right? Well, free food.
So is this like
Loves
a
company.
this is a whole office kind of thing? Everybody's getting
Yes,
food.
like
Okay.
part of the office is there, part of the office went out for lunch, or others may have brought their own lunch.
Really?
Are
I'm
we
gonna,
sitting together?
Would you like to sit together?
I'm sitting with my boy.
I'm gonna sit by.
I'm
the-
gonna see Duran. I'm gonna walk over towards him. Yeah.
I'm gonna while I'm getting my
Boy.
food.
Yeah. Uh huh.
I'm trying to think if I'm gonna bring my food that I cooked or just get a really big sandwich.
Like a hero sandwich.
So you stand in front.
Yeah.
So what
Hero
you do,
consider-
I love
paint the
hero
scene.
sandwiches. We
You
need
get to the
hero
break
sandwiches.
room and you see all the lunch that's prepared, and you're just like,
I could save this for later.
I could save this for dinner, like on the train ride home. This way, I don't have to like starve myself
Cook.
until I get home.
This is how I am in real
Nikki,
life.
I'm gonna put you in the mindset of Andrew. I've known him for years.
Oh, sure.
What he's doing now is actually.
What he does all the time.
I can save this for later, meaning right after lunch.
Yeah,
he does
yeah,
on my
stop,
desk.
stop, you know where he's going.
You know it's true.
But you stay there, you know, it's like free food or hold this off and have it for dinner because then I can save on that, you know. You decide there, you stand
I'm gonna
in
go
front.
get the big sandwich and I'm gonna go join them.
Good, because the person behind you looks, you're just like, why are you taking so long?
Glare at them, get my sandwich.
So you coming over to us while we're sitting down? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna sit with you guys.
how's going? How's working this today, Duran?
Yeah, after that elevator incident, which apparently the elevator works, it's just there's too many floors, and I guess I'm just impatient. No, it's pretty quiet. Nothing really crazy.
I see your situation was fixed up, man. It's good.
Yeah,
job.
yeah. Thanks again for that tip.
Yeah,
that
no
was
worries.
that was really useful.
So how long you been doing Pilates?
You mean, like, I just started like a couple months back.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to get myself into shape because nail manning wasn't like my first original goal, but I
think
mean
it's
like
ever
I know
anybody's.
I'm gonna for my job I'm gonna have to walk a lot, so I mean might as well just barely get into shape.
Like I
Roll
said.
for deception.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say something else depending on how this roll is. It's a 13.
All right.
Can I roll against?
I'm gonna
Can I
show.
roll
Do you
again?
think that he's lying?
You saw him.
I want to hear this next part, then I'll decide.
So with that first phrase, when you roll that 13, you generally you sound like I mean I do Pilates,
I'm trying to do.
like almost very hipster, almost sounding. So it's
Yeah.
in between where it's like
Is he bullshitting
sure,
me?
but
Yeah.
then like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna pull out my Fitbit. I'm gonna be like, yeah. So like, look at and like thanks to that stair thing, like I'm almost to my goal.
Oh, that's actually freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Man, have fun. How many steps do you do a day?
The goal before while my thing starts vibrating is like 10,000. I'm around the stairs ones doesn't count as much, but without the stairs probably like 3,000 right now.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, I mean I do a lot of public transit, so it's like walking is like it's always leg day, you know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but yeah, how about you? And I saw some of your knickknacks on top of your desk on my way over here. With anything? Is there a story behind those or?
Yeah, I mean, it's just to remind me of my past, you know. I mean, I didn't really go to college after high school. You know, I didn't have the money for it, so I kind of just got a job. Initially, I mean, I worked at Red Robin's, that's why I had that hat, and the manager there kind of, you know, he kind of mentored me. He really pushed me up in life.
Oh man, that's cool.
And so he convinced me to pursue my dream of being a professional car dealer in Vegas.
Oh.
Went really well for a while, and then got really bad.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And then I got this from an arcade, dude. I thought it was pretty cool.
I can't blame you for that. I wish my desk was big enough to put a bunch of stuff on it, but mine is kind of just filled with mail right now.
Oh, that's why I'm a secretary, dude. It's like the job there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually look over to Eric. So he'd be like, "So how's your office? Because I like yours is like pretty nice compared to like the CEOs." And
Yeah, but I got a bunch of servers in there. You know, it's not really that much for me. You gotta give them space. If you get too close to them, they just start breaking. It's terrifying.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say as a mailman, I don't have enough knowledge about computers to know if that's true or not, and I'm just not gonna question it at all.
Yes,
Roll a
neither am
history
I.
check.
With disadvantage,
Yeah.
I roll a
History.
history check.
On him,
Yeah,
not you.
I got really excited. I was like, I have advantage.
That's a 17 and 18, so 17.
Wow. He knows
You
everything about
remember
computers.
from like your days of in college, from working with like Excel spreadsheets and working in like the various courses that you had to work and had to bullshit through and actually had to try, because you are a workaholic deep down, kind of. You're just like, I gotta do my best, you know, I can't not do my
Thank you.
best. So you remember a bit.
I like how
Yeah.
through Microsoft Excel he becomes very
I know.
knowledgeable
On
of
servers.
servers.
Server maintenance.
Hell yeah.
I've used Microsoft Excel.
But I'm still even though I kind of figure I'll be like, hey man, that's pretty awesome. Cool.
It's kind of, I guess, gotta be pretty cold in the room too, because you know computers are really finicky with their temperature.
Honestly, yeah. Cool.
So that's why I bring in heat, have hand warmers, you know, every day to make sure.
How
make sure
close
you're
would you be
just-
for them to break?
Oh, you gotta be like touching them.
Oh, so you have to like stay far away. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to accidentally like bump into them or something.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to.
So you know, I gotta give them space. Only go over them when I gotta check something. You know.
I get you. Cool.
I'm actually Swedish.
Yeah, I'm eating my sandwich.
So you went to Harvard, man?
Yeah, I went to Harvard.
Pretty cool, dude.
I was like,
Awesome,
Eric,
man.
did you actually go to Harvard in this campaign?
Roll for it.
Yes, but
Tell the DM, not the character.
Yeah.
wait.
You can tell me.
Okay,
I can write it down.
Just come on, whisper.
Just to slack it.
work.
Well,
He has a broken
already
ankle.
Waypoint Gaming. Oh my god.
He actually has a hurt ankle.
yeah, he hasn't sprained his ankle.
Oh my god.
That's not even a joke.
Hashtag he wasn't kidding.
She wasn't ready.
Well, you know, Waypoint
Whisper,
Gaming
whisper.
is now open right
Whisper,
now.
whisper, whisper.
I don't know what's happening, but like A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You're really
I'm gonna ask you-
H, I, J,
You're really bad at
K.
whispering.
Let's get back to
Well,
the game.
it's hard to whisper when someone's talking in front of you.
Okay.
So she can multitask. I can't multitask.
It
This is
comes
why
with-
we have Discord and Slack.
That's actually very good.
It would have made way more
Could have
sense.
just texted her.
I could have
It makes
just.
too much
Could've
sense.
just slacked
It makes
it
too
to her.
much
But it doesn't
sense.
matter if the character doesn't know.
I actually didn't even hear most of it. I just heard Harvard.
You are surprised that he actually goes to Harvard. He's like, I
Well,
see.
he told me before. He's like, oh yeah, cool, fucking awesome.
Wow.
Someone from my school went to Harvard. That's crazy.
And then another NPC walks by. This time, another Andrew in the office. There's two
God
Andrews.
damn it. There's always another Andrew.
And he walks by and he goes like, yeah, wow, congrats, man. You actually graduated from Harvard.
Yeah.
Does everybody know that he graduated from
Yeah, I
Harvard?
guess that's
It's
his-
now
that's his-
officially
yeah.
out there
It's
that
on
he
his Slack.
graduated from Harvard.
Slack profile.
According to Eric, because you're sitting at lunch, and you're just like, oh man, that must have been amazing. How'd you get in?
Well, you know, had some pretty good SAT scores. I wrote a
Dude.
killer essay.
Did you have parents that like paid for those essays kind of thing? Like always happens with that shit, you know?
Nah, dude, there's no.
Nah,
way.
I
This
wrote
girl we went
those-
to was real shitty, Dan.
Yeah. I wrote those myself, you know.
Oh, you guys went to high school together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Apparently.
guys, oh shit. Guys,
Small
hear that?
world.
Yeah. What?
Wow, you guys, what a small fucking world.
I know it's. Did not think I'd see anyone from Milwaukee out here.
Oh man.
Milwaukee's a weird place.
I mean, let me tell you something. If I saw someone from high
Damn,
school
the
back
Lord
in
is
this
getting
office,
deep.
I would like personally quit. But like I won't. Everyone else in the office goes quit. Yeah.
And I'm gonna awkwardly. I'm assuming. Are they laughing with? Are you guys laughing with them?
I'll be honest.
I'm just staring
I'm
at
just,
him.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
told-
I'm just
I-
like awkwardly
I
like,
kind of, like-
in my sandwich. I'm like,
Yeah, me too. I have my sandwich in my mouth. I'm just like.
I tuned out, but to be part of the crowd, I laughed too.
Yeah. So while everyone else
Harvard, man.
getting a picture, you see all the various NPCs of the office just it's so funny. And like laughing at
Oh.
different like tones and textures.
oh my god. It's so
And you see Andrew.
Yeah,
You
like
see
that. Yeah,
Duran.
just kind of pick up my phone and just like haphazardly look at like stuff that I need to look at.
You see Eric. And you see Buddy laughing along with them.
Quit.
So now
Listen,
Give me roll to see if anybody heard
the
that.
only word I heard in that part of the joke was quit. And I hear other people saying it too, so I just copy people.
Oh no, oh yeah, you hear just quit. Quick.
I'm gonna, while
Yeah?
since after this kind of like laughing fest ends, I'm gonna assume like it's like it's a circle table, right?
Yeah, kind of
Um,
circle. Like there are various
so-
different circle tables, like in high school.
Did new Andrew come sit with us, or did you kind of just stand there?
He just stood there just to say hi.
And
So
then
he's
you
gone
walk.
now?
Mhm.
So I wanted to ask you about something.
Yeah, man.
So I'm going through the mail, you know, like my job and everything.
Right.
And there's damn it.
It's just
So I
always
found
there. It's just always there.
I'm gonna Slack you a name that I want you to look up because it's a name I've gone through like most of the mail, and I'm not gonna say I have the best memory in the world, but you being the secretary of the office, you know like everybody's names and stuff like that. I'm gonna Slack you a name in like as soon as lunch ends.
Sure.
Can you just let me know where they work so I can just give them their mail?
Yeah, no worries, man. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Speaking about names, anyone else find it like a ridiculous coincidence that my name and the CEO's name are the same, like last names?
Is
You
it
guys
really?
notice that? Yeah, that's so
Oh, shit, I
weird.
didn't notice
Listen,
till you
Mariachi
pointed
is
that
a
out.
pretty
Ooh.
common name in Milwaukee, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like she's not from Milwaukee.
You don't know that.
Did
I
you
recognize her?
Insight check.
Can I do a history check with my boss?
Ooh.
I have advantage on insight, right?
It doesn't matter. You'll get a plus.
Saucy.
17.
Huh?
16.
17.
Okay. So it's a
Gonna beat
small
me by one.
fucking world. Like she
Wow.
must have been like a cousin twice removed from your family that has the same last fucking name. Who'd have thought that you guys work at the same
Three
company?
people from Milwaukee in the same place?
Yeah, it's really great, like to have people from your family.
Hey,
It's
I'm
such a
from
nice,
Milwaukee. No,
close
no.
knit-
Really?
Your insight was for your history for.
For if she is from Milwaukee or not.
Heck yeah, she is. You're just like, yeah, for the last name. She lived like 2 blocks away.
Wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember her. She was the girl who won the best smile, you know? Yeah.
Small world, man.
Yeah.
We don't see Katie eating with us, dude.
No,
Like,
she's
not
not-
with
she's not.
us, but like in the.
She's in
She's
her
in her
office.
Okay.
She didn't
She's
come
eating
join
in her
you.
office.
For all you know, that you just know that she just didn't come
Okay.
join
She's
you guys.
actually a werewolf and she eats in her own office.
Yeah, Katie, but meanwhile, while this is happening,
eating
Katie,
the
what are you
employees.
doing?
So I want to use my lunch break to go up and see Devin and see what that's about.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Secret meeting.
So you want to go see what that
Yeah.
is? So you go up to the next floor.
Oh damn, okay.
Devin.
Dad, the
Devin.
secret,
She goes into the secret elevator.
the secret
But the
CEO
secret
elevator.
elevator that, you know, doesn't take 5 minutes.
Doesn't take that long. You click the button, you go up one floor.
The
You
chair
walk
just
out,
rises.
you see a secretary. You briefly ask where this Devin is, and they actually bring you to their CEO office. Every floor and layout is kind of like the same floor because it's just architecturally designed to be that way, up with like every other floor being like the opposite like direction, like mirrored. This way to keep the balance of the skyscraper and architecturally. Oops, I know this stuff.
Oops. How dare you?
Oops.
So I killed an NPC.
But you walk in and you're just there. He is, Devin,
Everyone's dead.
sitting. He has nice black hair. He's tall, dark, and handsome, Katie. Every woman's fantasy of a CEO being tall, dark, and handsome. He doesn't have those like green or blue eyes.
Oh, you guys heard that, dang it.
The bold, because I originally thought the bold and the brass kind of.
I showed up with a SpongeBob and was like, it's either gonna be like the handsome fish or the SpongeBob version, where it's over tall, over dark, over over handsome, like the chisel shot.
No.
Butt
You
chin.
walk up there. You walk up there and he's sitting. He's tall, dark, and handsome. He doesn't have those like nice green or blue eyes. He has a standard like brown eye. Like genetically and phenotype, he's just generic.
Tuna.
Is this freeform jazz?
Still from SpongeBob.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, SpongeBob.
There's
Is
a
it-
lot of freeform jazz from SpongeBob for some reason. Anyway, rolling it back in. He
Okay.
sits there in his office and he's typing away. Oh, Katie, how may I help you?
Hi, I don't think we've met before, but you sent me a letter. You said you had something of mine.
Yeah, I figured it'd be very informal to do like especially because on your bracelet. I didn't really know your email address. I didn't know if it was last name first or first name last. Some companies are either or. But
Right.
I'd figure a hand sent.
I'm sorry. This is actually the freeform jazz thing. I'm sorry. I heard the trumpet and I was like, this is it.
But he does. He's just like, it's nice to meet you, you know.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes. So I do actually have your bracelet, and he pulls up in his drawer. And he opens it up. He's like, "This is your bracelet, right?" And he shows your bracelet. Whether or not it's yours, you don't know.
I don't know if it's mine.
Whether or not, do you know? Do you want to know if it's yours?
Can I roll to see if I know if
Target
it's
Nancy.
He
mine?
walked over there for no reason.
I rolled a 10.
It's yours. You faintly remember putting it on in the morning, and it's a nice small gold bracelet. Something maybe your grandmother gave you because back then they didn't quite have intricate designs for pieces of jewelry. He's like, I believe this might be yours. I just didn't want you losing it. It looked really important.
Oh, thank you so much. It was actually my grandmother's.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, of course. No.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you my email. Not that this will happen again, but you know, if.
And he looks at you, and that nice pause goes by, in those novellas and those one-shot books that you could buy.
One shot.
In those romance sections, and he looks at you with in that romance section, and then that page in the middle when you meet the CEO, and he looks back and sits back. And says, I'd
It
like
pans
that.
out.
Pan shot zoom. I'd like that.
Okay.
So you hand him.
I do that, and
You hand him your email address, and he looks at it.
I hand him my card.
Ooh!
Ooh. No,
Stab
you're
to
gonna
the
stab
heart.
your
Stabbed! No! Katie!
What?
Because every time
Business
someone
card.
holds up a business card, they get
You're
stabbed.
gonna get stabbed.
A little late on the tick there.
He takes your business card, and he's just
He
impressed
stabs her.
by your formality to at least offer your
Stabbed by
business
your
card and keeping it on that top-notch level, while maintaining a casualty at the same time of being formal. Companies, man. If you're both, it's like gold.
We'll be like,
It's gold if you're doing both things at once, being casual and formal. That's why it's Casual Fridays. It's formal.
But it's Monday.
It is Monday. So, what brings brings you now? Normally right now it's like, we have lunchtime around now. Do you care to go out for, want to go for a bite or
Sure, I would like that.
And he promptly gets up and you walk out to the door. He turns to his secretary, Mr. Goldbottom, his secretary. He's like, Goldbottom. I will have you guys, as the viewers, know I'm making up everything on the fucking spot because I have 30 minutes to prep for this.
Is this the cousin of Bronzebottom?
No. Goldbottom, I'll be out. Keep everything under wraps, but I'll be back when I can. You got it. He just like, he nods. He gives
You got it, boss.
You got it, boss. And you walk out promptly to go downstairs. Pants shot zoom. It's now 12:45, 1 o'clock. Not quite 1 o'clock, but like in the
Almost.
middle. It's a
12:50?
quarter to.
Alright.
I've had 2 large sandwiches by this point.
Oh my god.
I get hungry.
See what I said?
I finished my my hero sandwich, and I'm like sipping some soda while I like scroll through.
Alright, so you notice at this time, people are slowly making themselves back to their offices, slowly trying to get themselves back into order because it is, time to get back to work shortly afterwards.
You have another.
Break is half an hour.
Or no,
No.
it's we end at 1:30 though.
People have been getting back to work though.
People
We
really
finished lunch
good
early.
work ethic here.
In New York City, you
You
move
gotta get
fast.
stuff done.
Are we in New York City? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's New York City.
I was not paying
Yeah,
attention.
no, it's
Skyscraper.
Okay, it's okay.
That's
So
why I had to
you
run up
notice
15
some people
floors.
leaving to go back to like work.
Mm.
People may have just eaten really rather quickly, or they had their own lunches at their desk and they're just eating while they work because they just don't really care for socialization.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it was a blast, but I probably gotta, get back. I got a ton of work to do. Hey, how's
you
that?
at work
I
finally?
walked down with Eric.
How's that? How's that stuff going?
I had to scrap the first right of it, but I'm working on it.
Damn, what are you working on?
It's just like this super simple like Wi-Fi management. Just basically like analytical report,
Oh, okay.
but I kind of effed up
Damn.
the first presentation, so I'm just redoing it.
Eric,
goes
Eric
over
was
my
helping
head.
you out with
Yeah.
that one?
What?
Eric was helping you out with that
Yeah, he was helping me get information from it.
one? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta get back to work.
Then I'm gonna kill
I'm
my
happy
plant.
you have work now, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll find something. What?
Wait. And he's already walking.
Nah, he's already walking
I
out.
just leave.
Meanwhile, Katie, you're walking downstairs. You're just going to a nearby cafe to grab lunch with him. But you notice a few things that he does tell you about how he always gets inter-office memos in the skyscraper about how things tend to go array on your floor. He's not quite sure why, but he just asks you.
Yeah, we're a small office, we're a startup. We have a lot of turnover, a lot of new people. 7 new groups have been made aware recently.
That's quite a bit of 7, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so
Don't talk about 5.
5 is dead.
I have a good feeling about this group though. We've just got a group of new recruits. They seem really good, really eager to
we
work.
can't help but have high hopes for our new people.
Of course, right.
You gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. It's the only thing you can do, really.
Opens the bear trap.
I will be
And on the presumption after, TLDR, he tells you how, it's just, he gets the weirdest things about how people have gone crazier. He hears, muffling and stuff, and sometimes at different intervals. It's weird. He's just a little what is your company?
I'm terrified.
But you don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
You thought you were gonna cook
No,
bikinis
I
and
skipping
kill
to
you.
the
explain this
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
bullshitty way.
Okay, yeah, she
in a
murdered all
bullshitty
of
way,
us.
in the corporate way, you explain in a kind, passive-aggressive essence, hey, this is our company, and so on and so forth. I want you to make an intimidation.
Why is it always intimidation?
Women.
20?
Oh, nat
That's a 20 that I can't use.
It's a nat 20.
Unless it's another nat 20.
Nope, it's a 10.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, good. I think that's
It's a nat 20. Damn.
Damn.
Giving you the benefit of the doubt because you guys just talked about benefit of the doubt. He's just like, yeah, you guys are just making your way. How long has your company been out there?
Oh wait, 2 years. I know the answer. It's like I'm gonna roll to see.
How long have I been working?
Just 2 years.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, you guys are still in the works.
Most businesses fail by the 3rd year. Fun fact.
That's why it's 2 years, guys.
So what is your? I I guess your company's not as crazy as ours. I haven't heard anything about you guys.
Oh no, yeah, our company is
Nice shot. Nice shot back.
I know.
Where's the music coming from?
Do you know?
Speaker.
No, I figured out which one I'm at.
You
Sorry.
guys look at the corner as a guy on a trombone.
A comedic
On the
wrestler.
street, you hear a trombone player playing for money.
Two guys on a
It's a
bicycle.
little school jazz, you know, some smooth modern art jazz.
Modern art.
Oh, we handle some data informatics also, just like your company too. But we've
Burn 'em
already
down.
developed our own clientele system, so we're not quite moving anywhere as far as I can tell. According to our own CEO, I am the CEO, but we have a second counter CEO, chief exec.
Checks out.
Bullshit. And so, yeah. But it was nice meeting you for lunch. We should probably get back. I gotta get back to the office now. Do you want? Let's go.
Yes,
shall
we
we?
should go back.
Of course. And he actually does pay for your meal. Oh.
Nice.
Free lunch.
As we get back to the office, it hits that 1:15, 1:10, 15ish mark. Lunch will end around that 1:30 mark.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm sat at the table with Marty and Andrew,
I'm doing it.
and I'm gonna pretty much just like still scrolling through my phone and be like, I'm gonna try to get to the mailroom a little bit early.
Oh, yeah.
See if I could get some head. I'm gonna send you that name. Let me know what you get for that, because it's really weird that it's like even not. Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
No worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and go to my desk as
Yeah.
well to try and get there before.
As everyone makes their way back into their office, and etc. It's that afternoon rush. Everyone's filled with
I look
their
at my plant.
tummies.
How's my plant look like?
You can't quite tell. See, the beauty of plants is that you won't know until the day after. That's the
Okay.
beauty of
Will you survive
I
that
leave
long?
it, I leave it as is.
You leave it as is. But as you guys return to your offices in your due time, of course, Andrew, you notice your stapler is in the Jello.
Wait, is where? Wait, it's where?
Your stapler is in a Jello
Yes!
plate on your desk.
Oh my goodness!
Why?
I saw this coming.
I don't know why I didn't.
I didn't think I'd see it so
She
soon.
said it last time.
We're at halfway of one club.
Okay. I
You
guess.
see so I'll go through it, but you see a plate, and your stapler that was on your desk just an hour ago is now in the Jello.
That's some fast-setting Jello.
Eric,
Damn, someone will working fast.
as you're going back to your office, you see a can of blue liquid on your desk. It wasn't there before, but it's there now. It's not labeled for some reason, but it is a can of blue liquid.
Hey, Eric, I got something
Mark.
weird on my desk.
Marty, you get back to your desk, and you get like this little loot box on your desk.
Oh god.
A mystery loot box. One of those ones you gotta like
A loot crate?
Like a loot crate, almost you have to like unfold it open to find out what's inside.
I'm suspicious but excited.
At least yours looks fun.
Duran, you go back to your office, and you notice seemingly on your computer desk, like on top of the keyboard, is more is more paperwork on Pepe Sylvia. Just mail for Pepe Sylvia. Nothing about this Pepe Sylvia, but just mail.
Okay.
And Katie, as you get back into your office, you can't help but think about what company are you fucking running?
She
Is
walked
one-
past me to her office as I'm sitting there with
Who
the
got there first?
mystery box.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because her office is behind her. So yeah, definitely as you walk in, Marty's already sitting down. He has his loot box in front of him.
Hey, Katie, how was lunch?
It was
Miss Reaction, sorry.
Miss CEO
Hey,
Katie.
Miss Reaction, how was lunch?
Catherine's fine.
Oh, okay.
fine, Jerry.
It was fine. How was your lunch?
I was pretty good. I got to sit with the new recruits. Did this come in for you? This box? Were you expecting a package? Because this was kind of just sitting on my desk.
I don't recall ordering anything like that. Go ahead and open it. See
I
what
mean-
it is.
I go ahead
Bomb.
Set the roll.
and open it.
I want you to roll.
Roll for death.
No, because I have one or two options in my head.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's a 10. It's right between.
You have that.
You kind of die.
It's one of those animal love boxes. You open it up, you see some like nice like collectibles. Like there's like a sword that you can use as like a letter opener.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
There's a sword, like a tiny like little itty bitty one, but like it's one of those like letter opener swords. It's
He gets
cool.
a
It's like,
weapon.
oh man, like Xenoblade or some shit.
That will be the murder weapon.
It's like, oh, look at this.
My
box.
gosh.
Marty in the
Look
CEO's
at Tony
office
Bob's Mary
with the
Poppins.
letter.
with the anime, with the cloud
Yeah.
sword,
Animu weapon.
Anime.
You see like a little keychain from Kingdom Hearts. You see various little like trinkets and stuff. And of course, last but not least, at the bottom of the box, because usually at the bottom of the box they usually have like a t-shirt or something, like a towel. You do pull out a towel? You keep going. It's longer than a towel. It's a body pillow?
What's on the body pillow?
Set him up.
How not safe for work is it?
Honestly.
NSFW.
Oh no!
Do you just pull it out?
Yeah, because I don't know what's happening. I'm like,
I would.
all right, and I pull it out. And I'm like, do you know?
You open it up and it's the length of you, and you're just like, as you're looking at it, it is a NSFW body pillow. Of
Who's
a
on?
man.
Which character's on it?
Roll for me, please.
Yes.
Roll for it.
It's a 19. Give me something good.
Oh, boy.
What is your favorite anime
Yeah,
character?
what is
Just,
your
just
favorite?
Google it. Google
Oh,
it.
I don't even know.
Google
Shit.
not safe for work body pillow.
Who? No, it's gotta be
No.
anime, not Final Fantasy.
counts, actually. It could be anything.
Whatever
Corey
makes you
in the
happy.
house.
It's a 19.
I don't know.
Corey in the house.
Corey in the house.
Oh,
Greatest anime
No,
ever made.
it's a not safe
Marty,
for work
the Blendess.
body pillow of Chrome.
Oh, that's not
Chrome
safe.
from Fire Emblem.
Well, you tell him after, but it's Crom.
Raul
Yeah.
is fired.
Is it a guy?
You're fired.
You're
Here.
fired.
Yeah, it's a guy. That's
You're
the worst part
fired.
about it.
Yeah, it's a guy.
You're fired.
Anyways,
Katie's gotta do it.
No, but no, this is like you work here, you don't know fucking Fire Emblem.
I know a Fire Emblem. I've just never
This,
played it.
it's this man.
He's good looking. I know about it. So I'm gonna head and look at this and go,
Mr. Carmody, that is not appropriate for the office.
I swear, man, I have no idea where this came from. I promise you, it was on my desk, like I said. I wasn't sure who it was for. And I started looking on the package for like a name of some kind. Do I find a name?
You don't.
Son of a bitch.
I want you to roll for persuasion that you won't do this again.
I won't do this again.
I didn't do this. Can I roll for persuasion that it wasn't mine?
Oh.
Let's see how well you roll first.
Regardless.
Please,
it's a
Jesus.
one. Please.
That's a 13. Slightly above that.
That was a one.
You turn to Katie and what ends up garbling. This won't happen again. I honestly don't know where this came from.
Yeah. I'm really sorry,
You
man.
apologize? Yeah, so you apologize, but it's still a little bit
But
like
it's too
stuttering
late to
because you
apologize.
didn't
Yeah.
anticipate what was in the box.
Yeah.
Whether or not she knows that actually that was you or what wasn't, she can't quite tell because it was stuttering
Yeah.
on a variance of
Now,
different levels.
question. You know how when you open up a package and it comes out and like it's perfectly folded in the package, when you try to put it back in the package, it just won't fit? Is it happening right now?
Roll.
Roll for
If I get a
folding.
20,
Roll
I'm
for
folding it
packaging.
perfect.
Roll.
That's a 7.
Down. It's not better.
You hastily put that thing back in that box. Put the
But
thing
does
back where it came up or so help me.
But did it fit?
Did it fit? Does this thing really fit?
No.
No.
I'm like, oh. And I kind of just put it
It was
under my desk.
vacuum sealed, and you broke the seal a little bit,
Yeah.
and now it's like.
It's
Yeah, it's
like,
one of those like plastic
yeah.
seals that you get to put.
And I kind of just like
ink.
stuff it under my desk.
it's like,
I
it's
can
like
only
one of those foam
imagine.
mattresses.
Because is this a double-sided body pillow? So is one side is white and
one
like.
side's safe, the other one isn't.
Nope, it's just not safe for work.
Both sides.
Damn. So you lifted it up so like the whole
Double
office could see
powered,
that.
yeah.
Because different poses. One's the front, one's the back.
Oh my god!
Man, I'm really, really sorry. Honestly, it wasn't mine. I have no idea where it came from. I'm really, really sorry.
That threw me
Oh,
for a
I
loop.
just put it away as best you can.
Yes, I'm gonna hide it under
If
the
this
desk.
was delivered in error, I think you should talk to the mailroom
I will
because
go-
obviously nobody would order that to their
Of
work.
course, I will
I
go
don't
right
think that
now
would
and
be-
talk to Joanna Barber about
This is
this.
corporate
It was
suicide.
Barb. I know it.
I'm gonna go ahead and like get up and like hastily like fast walk in like a polite way down to.
Do you have it with
Joanna.
you?
No, I left it under my desk.
Okay.
Over
It's
his
hidden
shoulder.
under my desk.
You actually hear in the office. You hear. just like the slack's moving and his foot's like
Oh.
trying to get to the mailroom as fast as possible.
Okay.
I'm in the mailroom.
So I'm
Pepe
gonna wait.
Sylvia.
Let me do my Pepe Sylvia thing.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna get there. And I'm gonna be like, hey Barbara, how was lunch?
Oh, lunch was great.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna and I'm gonna look and there's like all this meal on top of my keyboard. Hey, did you put this here?
Oh no, I didn't put that there.
Oh no. Oh, okay. And I'm like, it's like my face goes from Pepe Sylvia, Pepe, and like it gets more and more concerned as I'm flipping through all of them say Pepe Sylvia, right? And I'm just like looking at it as Marty comes in, and I'm just like. And I'm like looking at the thing, and I'm gonna say like right before he comes in, I'm gonna pull that one off, and I'm gonna compare like the handwriting and everything, and I'm assuming they're all the same. Yeah. Okay. So now you're coming in,
Coming in.
and I have all his papers in my
Fine,
hand.
blown out snot. What do you want to do?
What?
Hey, Duran, Barbara, did you put a package on my desk just now? Some kind of crate loot thing?
No, nothing came from you.
No. In character, I noticed your accent changed. Like I'm too worried to notice. Like, really going on.
Personality disorder. I have like 20 characters in my head. Yeah.
Hey,
That's why
Duran,
she's in the mailroom.
you didn't put anything on my desk?
No, I lunched with you.
Yeah, but
What happened?
Oh,
Let's calm down a little bit. What's happening?
I don't know what happened. There was a crate, and she came in, and I was like, "Is this mine? Is it yours?" She said, "No, open." I opened it, and it was like a pretty cool action figure, and I had a sword, and then just a naked guy in a pillow. And I mean, he's good looking, but like, I can't bring that to work.
I really don't even. There wasn't even a package before lunch when I went. I was sitting with you at lunch. I really have no idea how that got there. But since you were here, can you just take a look at this name for me? And I give him like 3, not all of them, but like a good like 3 or 4 of them. It says they all say Pepe. So this name just keeps coming up and over and over again. It's Pepe Sylvia over and over again. And I really don't know. Do you know anybody with that name at all?
Do I roll history?
Yes, you do.
It's a 14. And dice gods, please.
What was it?
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Yeah,
so
but that
14 has
14
to be punished. So 14. Yeah,
That
the dice gods
14,
are not happy.
it's an answer.
Yeah, it's the highest regardless of fail.
Damn, that
Spectacular.
advantage
Sylvia
saved you.
sounds really familiar. Like you've seen her in the files of people who have worked here.
No, who have worked here.
You don't know if she's still here,
Yeah.
or if she was fired. You'd have to go back into the files to look. But you know for sure that she had existed at one point.
So in my franticness, I go, I mean, yeah, dude. I saw her file when I was going through and organizing stuff. I can check if you want.
Yeah. As soon as you're done with this, I'll try to look on my end to see if any packages like got past me and Barbara.
Sure.
But as soon as you figure out something, here, I'll just hold the rest so you could just take one for the name reference. Just slack me the name wherever she works, and I'll go get it done. So, because I don't wanna get stocked up with stuff on my first
Are
day.
those all letters to her?
Yeah. So, like, it's weird, because, like, the morning, I was like, okay, one Pepe Sylvia, I'll just do this at the end, like, after lunch, and I came back, and it's just, like, a bunch of them on my keyboard, and, like, Barbara doesn't know either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so, like,
Yeah, no. I'll
at
go
your
look into
earliest
that. That's
convenience,
weird. No, I'll go look
so
into
just
that.
let me know as soon as you can.
Yeah. Hey, do you think Eric has access to the cameras in the office?
Damn it.
Eric, I think he might, being the IT guy. I don't. Can I roll to see if history? See if I know that. Is that history or is that
History.
history? Well, it's disadvantage, but I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can, my dude. That's an 8. 11, so 8.
No, this is your first fucking day.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. How about you solve this Pepe Sylvia thing for me, and I'll slack Eric, and we'll figure out.
I'll be honest, man. Mrs. Mariachi was pretty pissed at me. I might just go over there. I mean, slack him so he knows I'm coming, but like, I might just go up to him right now and just find
Yeah.
out. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll find out about this Pepe check.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
no worries,
I'll see what I can get done over here then.
Yeah, no worries. Man, I appreciate it, really.
Yeah, no problem.
Hand shot zoom to the Jello.
I'm gonna right before that. I'm gonna like quickly take out my phone and be like, Eric, Morty's on his way.
Marty, cameras, help.
He needs help to know if you if you have access to the cameras. Just letting you know, and then send. And I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and I'm gonna keep looking at all these Pepe Sylvia things, and I'm laying them on my desk like.
So it's this plate of blue Jello and a staple. Desk.
Yeah, basically.
Blue Jello staple.
Not necessarily blue Jello.
It's a turquoise green.
It's like a turquoise green Jello.
You snuck that in there so good.
Yeah, like get my pen and like poke at it. It's like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
like, does it interact like Jello?
Your Jello suddenly creates dubstep.
When you hit it, that Jello really wiggles. You hear.
I like pick it up and sniff it.
What?
What does it smell like?
The Jello.
I'm green.
I'm green.
I mean, it is green.
Okay.
But your black stapler is inside.
I throw it in the garbage. I mean, like,
How many things are in the garbage right now?
I'm not gonna put my hand in this thing. I'm just gonna like, oh, it's garbage. Hey, Eric, something weird popped up on my desk.
Wait, good question. Is that a company stapler or his personal stapler?
Company.
Oh
You
my
get it
god.
from the office.
I really don't care. This is really weird.
Are you messaging Eric on the?
I'm honestly just gonna walk over to his little area.
You gotta
like,
meet
hey,
him.
though, something. You think you have access to cameras or something like that? I'm gonna be real with you. Something weird.
Yes.
just
And
happened.
then Martin
Something
walking
weird
right
popped up on my
after.
desk.
Wait, can we pan shot? Since I left lunch earlier, I found the jar first. So we can start there and then they'll meet up with me.
And then
So I got some stuff to do with that
Before
jar.
you guys actually convene to
Yeah.
talk about cameras.
and before you got to my message.
Hand shot zoom. There's a bottle of blue, a canister of blue liquid.
Is it
it's
open?
It's like in a nice glass container, but it's sealed.
Alright. I'm gonna open it.
It's portal goo.
I want you to roll for me, real quick.
Are we in the room?
No, this is this. You remember he left the box early.
Okay, this is time rewind. Beep you up.
6.
Explodes.
So you open it, and you hear that that nice like carbonation. Yeah. Thanks. And it does like what's in the jigger? It smells.
What does it smell like?
It's not pleasant, but it's not unpleasant. It's all too familiar.
It's ambiguous.
It's an ambiguous blue liquid
Something
that has
from
a
Milwaukee.
fizzing quality.
It's come back to haunt him. His Harvard years have come back in liquid form.
In a can.
Do I drink?
Do I drink?
What color was it?
This is how we incorporate the fantasy aspect. He turned into a vampire.
Mana potion.
It's a mana potion.
I'm gonna touch it.
Put your finger in the glass container, and it's like a nice glass bottle, like one of those like glass bottles that you get from like Rite or CVS with water inside. And you put your finger in it. It's fine.
So it's not burning my skin.
Yeah, it's ass.
I'm gonna lick it.
I want you to roll for me real quick. This is me decision making because I have two options in my head.
5.
You need to roll better. Use your other dice. You keep rolling low with that one.
I just like his confidence.
I don't know. I never know what he rolled to because he's so confident with every roll.
Your face right now.
You take a look of it. It's Windex. Pressurized Windex was sitting in that canister for God knows how long.
Someone carbonated Windex?
It's been sitting in there.
There's a prank master in your office.
That's
You better
impressive.
figure it out. I get employee confidence.
I'm gonna close it.
Employee compensation.
Put it under my desk and get to work.
Painting the portrait.
Doesn't investigate at all.
Seeing that this is a prank, and the fact that it's like, God, whatever, you take it, you close it, in the most monotonic kind of expression.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's like Harvard all
Classic.
over again. Classic Harvard.
Classic Windex in the bottle.
Freshman
again.
Friday, but on Monday.
Classic
On
carbonated
Monday,
Windex.
Pretty much. So everyone convenes. call me need to kind of
Yeah.
be in
I
Eric's office.
does my message get before them or right? I'm gonna say like because I'm
Right
think-
as he's halfway of crossing over, because you guys are in the corner, so to speak, he does get the you get the message about him.
so you get the message before both of them get
Do
there.
we all get the message?
No, well
On
I
Slack?
personally
That's on Slack,
message.
Oh, okay.
at
Message.
Eric.
Yeah, at
DM.
Eric. And meanwhile, I'm
So
still
we kind of like meet up halfway, or at his door.
You end up seeing Andrew at the same time of you being halfway going to the same place.
So,
I kind of quick my stuff like. Sorry, Mac. I really gotta take care of something. It's really
yeah, no,
important.
me too. Something weird just happened. So
What happened to you?
I don't know. I found some. There's a plate of like
This is all one
greenish, slimish shit on my desk with a stapler in it. I just threw it in the
Greeny
garbage.
slime. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like green Jello on my desk on a plate with a stapler in it. And I just threw it away.
Oh, like The Office.
Yeah.
like
Except,
that
you know,
show.
Except on my desk in real life.
Meta. This is meta within meta.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. As we're walking.
Yeah, except it's my desk and people are trying to do stuff.
That's bro. You said you threw it out.
Yeah, I threw it out because
It's like
I
your
don't know.
stapler, dude.
I don't care. I'll buy a new one.
Oh,
It
okay
doesn't-
then.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, the
I
stapler,
know.
this whole incident is more concerning than just
I want
whose
you to
stapler
roll
this is.
for deception, and you will buy a new one, whatever.
She knows you too well,
Doesn't
dude.
have a point. 10. Oh wait, no, I got it
Advantage.
right. 12.
Can I roll against?
You have to roll against with investigation with your disadvantage check.
Nat one.
You
Yeah,
believe
he's
me?
gonna buy a new one. He recognizes
It's just a
this is
stapler.
probably a piss poor prank, and it's just
Yeah.
a stapler. It's like what, $2, $3, $5, God forbid $10.
I'm just more curious at who's been in
Some
my
of the
desk.
swanky ones that are like weirdly
It's
shaped,
19.
like a shoe.
I
This
rolled.
way, like clamps. Fucking staples. Ugh.
I get that, and that's when we get to his door, and I knock on the door.
Not always open.
That's right, yeah. I opened. I was like, "Hey, do you have access to the cameras?"
I look at him like, what?
Do I,
Wait.
have access, do I have access to cameras?
Yeah. So
No, I'm
the office
asking.
camera.
I'm asking the DM.
Oh,
Do I have that?
he's from Harvard.
I'm not
Is he
security, so.
You're IT.
Listen.
Roll for insight.
No, I should use a different, but I have faith.
You really shouldn't.
May have faith in the gods.
Oh,
What is
I
that?
disbelieved the gods, and they said, "Fuck you, Morty." And that's
Nat
20.
20.
Holy moly!
Have
like,
faith.
I-
Now,
He's
He
like,
has-
I
have
can.
faith.
These aren't just any cameras, alright?
He said, I can
This is
hack into the
Mr.
cameras."
Robot.
With a quick glance, you say, and you go back to your computer silently, typing away, pulling up screens on screens on screens. You can actually open up the command prompt and access the cameras like there's no tomorrow. Like, yeah, fuck, this man is so
Nice.
fucking easy. Just like, everything comes up.
Hey man, I need you to look me a favor. From 12:30 at lunch to I think like 1:15 is when I got back. I need you to see what happened at my desk because someone put a package on there that had anime naked guy on a pillow.
Oh, you mean like this? And I just go to my history, click the thing like that?
The fact that this thing is on his history
It does concern
baffles you.
you.
It does concern you as a secretary to the CEO.
Is it the same character?
Roll.
2.
It's NSFW Hatsune Miku.
Okay.
So no.
So it's not the same.
So
character.
nah, but it's close.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, that.
Okay, I exit out.
It's semi.
It's an incognito window.
Being at work, having pornographic things is not an uncommon occurrence. But like,
You
Not here, waypoint.
with the
Mind
20,
you.
he knows that he can go incognito and just exit it out, and there's no proof.
Yeah, he
I run
VPN'd
it.
it.
I run it. Dude.
Yeah,
No
you
one can
run.
Look.
You run it.
All right, I'm gonna look to see who put something on his desk.
I want you to roll for a investigation, which is nothing of your skills. Just investigate, please.
19.
Damn
We
it.
finding
You
things
pull
out.
open that page, that like specific time slot, to the second, to the minute, to the millisecond, right? But what you see is a little baffling. And are you in the room too? No, because you were outside the room.
No,
he walked in with them.
We talked about the Jello stuff.
So you do see the Hatsune Miku and a
Yeah.
Okay.
I laugh.
But what you all see is the screen going black and then coming back
That's odd.
How quickly does it go black?
within a fraction of a second.
And it's just appeared there?
Oh, it's Pepe
Okay. Just, you know what, for sake of argument, can you do the same thing but my desk, same time frame?
Sure, I'm gonna do the same thing.
So you go ahead, you type away. You go into the next camera setting view.
How many cameras
It's
are
like
in
Five Nights at Freddy's with a
What?
camera.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm watching from afar. You're
I'm actually in character like, how many cameras are in this office?
You start looking up. Like, what the?
37.
What
37?
the?
Is that
That's not.
a lot?
I don't think that's good.
I'm already investigating.
Oh fuck me.
We're a small startup. We don't need 37 cameras for our office.
Apparently.
There's a reason.
Fuck, 14. I rolled an 18.
37. I mean, it makes sense. But why?
Yes.
37.
To be fair, I'm
In
not
reality,
educated at all.
There's actually 40 cameras situated in this office. Why? No one fucking knows. But you go to the exact same moment, if not just a few minutes like before and
Yeah.
after, and it cuts like that at the same times too.
Well, this is weird.
I'm
This
gonna-
is
what-
kind of
what
I'm
really
gonna
creepy,
I'm gonna
actually.
walk in. Okay, wait.
Wait. What time was the blip on his compared to mine?
A minute or two before.
Oh, so like it wasn't like at the same time.
Yeah, but from like a minute to do one thing and then run to somebody else's desk and do it.
I was really excited for ghosts.
Can I do a quick aside?
What's up?
I'm gonna ask Barbara one more time to see if she's the one who put all these letters on my desk, and then I'm gonna remember that you asked to see if Eric had access to the cameras, and I'm also gonna go to Eric's office at the end. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, wow, you guys are." There's a
Guys, I really need to get back to work.
Are you not concerned about
before
this?
you start working?
hey.
Nothing weird happened to you, did it?
Not really that weird.
I'm standing next to him
Okay.
behind his desk.
All right,
Can I
cool.
see the bottle? Because I'm literally like if, in
You're
terms of it, I'm
meditating
literally
now.
like right here looking at the stuff. So
Perception check.
And we got high perception.
As you're rolling that, Katie, you're sitting in your office and you get this mail from Walk Your Dog
I'm fucking
today.
blind.
If you're busy and you have a life outside, you should walk your like all these advertisements in your emails. For some reason, they're sending them to your Outlook. Why? I don't know. You didn't sign up for this shit. Okay. It's weird. What number did you get?
Solid 2.
No, you don't see anything.
Um,
Everything just looks blue down there because of all the coolant liquid. That
The
they're-
RGB.
Yeah, yeah.
RGB.
It's dark in there.
All the LCD like lights that they put. To
I'm
make it look
I'm
nice
so
and
focused on
flashy.
what happened there, and the thought of like maybe he'll bring up that body pillow again that I just don't even notice.
No.
I'm gonna be like, were you guys asking about the cameras too?
Yeah. Well, I told you I was.
You know what? I'm just gonna get back to you a little bit later. I'm gonna go back to the mailroom and I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Okay. that was
All right,
weird.
bro.
That was suspect as fuck. You want to check him?
What do you mean check
I
him?
want to see what happened to him.
What do you mean
It's
what
at this
happened
time
to
that
him?
Alright.
it nears around that 2:15 mark because you guys were having a party. Let me tell you something new.
All right, I'm just gonna go back to my desk and honestly start working.
But you guys are evidently just having a party and like relaxing when like all of a fucking sudden, because now I gotta pull up the right fucking music for this shit. I feel like Duran. Fuck. Everybody say shit.
So can you do me a favor and can you get me that time slot video on a flash drive or something? Because I want to show that to the boss just to make sure that she knows.
Well, she probably has access to computers. Just take a note time and have her check it.
I'm taking my pen and write on my
And it's
arm.
at this point that you guys all get a little like blip from the chat messaging system that like the boss is coming. The boss, the CEO man.
Everybody's warning each other in chat.
Yeah.
Run.
Shit. She's there.
And that's why I went back to the mailroom.
And I quickly like write down on my arm the time slot and I quickly go to my desk.
So you see the double doors open of the elevator.
Did I get there in time?
Athletics.
Roll for it, yeah.
You better sprint your way over there.
She doesn't see you. The doors are just opening up and she's just like on her phone. like if he's on her phone sitting there.
Oh my
And she
god, the
walks
whole
through
desk
like this,
move.
like this scene, like at a like NCIS whatever. She's just on her phone, and the doors just open up. Marty, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How's it going?
Pretty good. You know,
Really? Pretty
busy
good?
day. Yeah.
Yes? Awesome. It's so great to
Is there anything I can do for you? Can I get you some water or something?
Okay, so of course roll that percentile die, please.
So it's
10
how's
and
work
the
going?
100.
it's going pretty good. It's okay. Just real quick. It's this one and this one.
Yes.
How do I roll this?
Just
Roll
roll.
Just roll both of them.
Like any
You
other.
throw it in
die.
the air. You
She
catch it in
has,
your mouth.
she has
spit
this
it out.
plastered smile on her face, just like
Ooh.
That is on 87.
No, 78.
78. 870.
Hi, you're doing a really good job. The day's not even. Man, you are powering through work. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh wow. And she goes on to like, she just quickly knocks on Katie's door. Katie, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're doing well. How's it going?
She has that look like I hate this woman so much.
Roll.
You want me to roll? Okay. 33. Yeah.
That's a third of her work.
You know, because I saw you outside walking with the guy from upstairs.
Oh, right. Well, you know, it was networking. You know, it's important. They're even kind of.
Oh, nice!
Persuasion check with that advantage.
Oh, yeah, I'm
like
good at that.
broski.
5.
Uh-oh.
6.
Oh, no.
Networking,
Not
not say
networking.
honey bunches of oats. I'm sure it's networking.
You know, it was my lunch break, and I'm sorry. I'll be back to my desk quicker next time. Thank
You got that. And, you know, I don't blame you for looking at other people, but like, just keep it on the outside tongue kind of thing, you know.
Right, of course not.
Of
I'm
course.
sorry.
And she walks out. It's funny, like I would never think that I would use my name so much often, but like, this is creepy. So Nikki walks up. Andrew, how's it going? It's so nice to meet you. So
I imagine you have like a
nice to
one.
meet you.
As she walks by, I'm gonna like peek my head into Katie and be like, just fear.
This is the cold sweat. The cold sweat. It's going okay.
It's going okay.
Yeah, we're working on just
Roll.
that data analytical
Yeah,
stuff.
how is that going?
It's going.
Because I want that project ready for
I
this
know.
afternoon.
Oh, it'll be done. Trust me, it'll be done.
Thanks.
All right.
Roll percentile.
40. What did that do?
45.
45.
Oh, I see you're halfway there with it. What do you have so far? Let me see the slide. And she just pushes
Oh,
you.
no.
Let me see the slide.
No, my plans.
Oh, and she notices she's like,
This.
Andrew, what is your last name? Andrew.
Whatever your name is.
Andrew, why is there so much trash? It's your first day.
I had a little mess up this morning, and then I found something on my desk and I had to throw it away.
Oh, take care of that, will you?
I definitely will.
Okay, make sure this shit is done. Okay. And she walks over, like her heels like click, and she walks over to I2. Eric!
Oh, hi.
Hi. Hey, lady.
Want some blue juice?
What's up, Windex?
How's it going?
Yes, Nikki. She has a fan.
My cheeks hurt from smelling it so much. Oh my god. Ow. How's work going?
It's going.
It's going? That's
Yeah.
so great. It's so good. Roll the dice.
Oh no!
What is it?
15.
Hey, Nando.
And so she walks over to your desk and she's like, what are you looking at over there? And she pushes you over and she goes, oh, what's this?
All the cameras are still.
She's like, are you looking at internal security images in here?
What?
Explain yourself.
All right, so let me explain because people have been coming in here asking me for all kinds of things. You know, first we got that new marketing guy. He came in here and wanted me to do all his work for him. So I did that.
Continue. You're fine. Fernando.
So you know, I went ahead and did that for him.
No.
And I gave it to him, and apparently he hasn't gotten any of his work done yet. And then I tried to be nice, you know, reorganize the Slack channels because those
Get
were a
out
mess.
of the way!
So I tried to be nice and reorganize all the Slack channels.
Oh yeah, of course. How did that go?
Oh well, apparently I gotta redo it.
I
No one can
imagine.
understand.
Can I see your work? What you've done so
Yeah,
far?
pull it up.
Oh my.
Right, and after that, right, then I took a real quick lunch break, 15 minutes lunch. I got back here, and then all of a sudden these people start coming in. That guy from marketing again, he wanted me to check out what was going on at his desk over the break, and then that guy from the secretary came in. He's like, he wanted me to check what he was doing over the break, and then the guy from the mailing place came in and looked at me and then walked out.
It's
I don't
still
know what's
better.
going on
I didn't
here.
waste time
I'm
like
trying
you
to-
guys did.
I'm trying to get my work done, and these people keep coming in and interrupting me.
Well, that's your job. So, I
That
want
bus
you to
came and
roll.
he
I
kicked
want
us.
you to roll an overall charismatic check because you're really trying to persuade the fuck out of her. But like, this is true charisma, and like, you got that 15%.
I wouldn't use that die.
I'm using this die.
Do it.
This is your hand. This is your make or break.
11.
You're getting the you go from just a.
I know. I feel like she's just gonna snap at any moment.
Well, when you're born into theater and you've done it for half your life, you're able to just pull these things out of your fucking ass.
I'm just saying, it's terrifying. I love it.
Thanks, I guess. So I know that you're trying really hard, but this is absolutely bullshit. We both know this.
All right, find out when the marketing guy does his presentation. If it's not good enough, come to me and
What
I'll
have
let
you been researching? Do you mind? And she like pulls open your history.
Oh yes!
You know, I've always had problems with IT people, but I'm not quite too sure. Oh, what is that soon on the code?
Why is she naked?
Did she open any of the links, or is she just looking into the history?
History, just history. What is this?
Oh, the guy at the front desk got some weird package, so I had to show him. I had to make sure I knew what he was talking about.
I should go talk to him afterwards. Oh, you know, I'll see you later.
Throw everybody in the
You're
bus.
such an ass. You threw everybody under
Everybody.
the fucking
Bus everyone.
bus. The only person who didn't throw was Katie.
Not
I
having
want
it.
you to roll perception. Okay.
14.
You notice as she's leaving, she sees that blue vial on the floor. You notice that she's like,
As a glance.
and she keeps going with that awkward smile on her face. And she walks over. Duran!
Hello.
How are you?
I have like all the mail on my thing, and I just like put it on the side. Like, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm great. How's work going?
It's going. That's 84.
Oh, he's done.
Good job.
Oh,
Finished
wow,
it
you're
today.
doing amazing.
Yeah, Barbara's really been helping me with the cubbies, and we're putting stuff in, and
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's going great. It's going great, ma'am.
So nice.
This just happy attitude is just throwing me for a loop right now. I'm just so confused.
I know, it's oh
love
man.
it.
Even my own face where it hurts right now. Jesus Christ. But it's so great, you know. Yeah, Barbara's a little, yeah. But like it's gonna be okay. You're doing such a great job.
Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome. And then she just walks away. And on the way out she stopped by Marty and she looks at him.
This is
And she promptly leaves, knowing everyone's status report. 5 minutes later, you all guys get into office email saying, "Good afternoon. Everyone's doing such a great job. Make sure you keep up all the hard work and effort. I don't want to see any slackers. We all know what happens to slackers." And like she puts a little squiggly line
Yeah.
with like a little exclamation point and like a
News.
winky face.
That's terrifying.
I don't know what that means.
Does she have? Does the
Does Nikki
does Nikki have access to the Slack?
access to what?
Slack.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was gonna message.
She's the freaking company owner. Why wouldn't she?
Just control everything.
Okay, I'm good.
Thank you, Nikki Rogers, company owner, Jibla Industries, Dubach.
How do you spell Jala? Of course.
Ja la 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 la.
There's a little accent on the A.
Oh,
Yeah, in the
see,
middle.
I always forget the A. The
Yeah.
X, the little squiggle.
Right now it's nearing 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 3:15.
workday finish?
You see on your time slot sheet that you have that meeting for
Shit.
at 3:30, which concludes early because it is Monday and everyone wants to go fucking home. At 4:30.
What time is it not right now? One more time.
It is around 3 o'clock. 3:15, yeah.
Did you get back to me on that Pepe Sylvia?
I'm fucking freaking out over the fact that Nikki stared at me. And I'm gonna actually, before I even get to that, because I'm like, my whole focus right now is not getting on Katie's dad's side. And so I'm gonna go ahead and knock on Katie's like, hey, Catherine, I was talking to Eric about the whole crate thing. Something weird happened because he had access to the cameras.
I don't think he's supposed to have access to the cameras.
No? Oh.
Counts are thrown under the bus.
Well, he
Yeah,
had
exactly.
access to the cameras, and when I asked him to look at, see who to put, I thought, maybe we can see who put it down there, because Duran said he and Barbara said they didn't put anything on the desk, they didn't have anything from crate loot, or whatever it was.
TM.
And when we were looking at the time slot from when I went to lunch, because I've been on my desk basically the whole day, it kind of just cut out for a hot second, and then it just appeared on the desk. And I know that sounds like an excuse. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but if there's any way I could show you the camera slot, I promise it will explain not a lot, but just to
Nice.
Smooth.
yeah.
A little timer pops up in your inter-office member to remind you guys of your 3:30 meeting.
I'll watch the video after the meeting.
Of course, ma'am. Of course. Am I going to that meeting, or am I?
Do we
Just
all
doing
have
Everyone
something.
do mind.
Come
Okay.
to take notes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, that was to DM, not yeah.
It's my meeting?
That was just
It
DM.
comes out
Yeah.
to what you freaking
Okay.
learned.
This is incredible.
So,
Of course, ma'am. Of course, after the meeting, yes, of course. So I go over to my desk and I get my notepad.
Does anyone else want to do anything before the meeting starts?
I'm just looking at all these things, and I'm like leaning back on my chair because I'm pretty sure with 84%, like I've done like most of the work for today, and I'm like having like small convos with like Barbara, like just getting to know her since I'm gonna be her close coworker, and I'm like leaning back on my chair and I'm looking at all these Pepe Sylvia things, and I'm just like continuously glancing at my computer to see if Marty's gonna message me about Pepe Sylvia, and I'm just like. And I want to continuously ask Barbara about Pepe Sylvia, but she keeps telling me no, so I'm just like, we're going to that meeting, right?
Yes, we have the meeting at 3 o'clock.
Okay,
3:30.
cool. Let's I guess let's get to that then.
Of course.
And we go to the meeting.
Alright.
Anyone else?
I grab my stuff and head over there. Yep.
Opening up the conference room again. This office is fucking swanky. Love it so much. In my head.
Yes, F.
In my head, of course. It's great.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, is like Nikki at the meeting? Oh, okay.
She left.
I get really excited.
So.
That character's like the
So-
greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So you guys get to the meeting, and you know that you have to present what you've learned so far. And Katie walks in, hopefully taking the lead. And Katie comes up saying, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna take your voice for a second, real quick." But Katie comes up and says, like, "Oh, and today we're going to be presenting, our data analytics on seeing if it is possible, or what we have learned so far, and take it to you, Andrew."
Andrew's awkward, but my character might not be, so we'll see how this goes.
CEO sits right in the front, right, so she can stare at people.
Alright, get my dongle ready.
Barbara and I sit in the back.
Get the laptop ready.
It's kind of just like we're male people. It doesn't really apply to us, so we're sitting in the back.
Yeah.
And everyone sits generally towards the front except for the male, because they're just like.
I'm out there like paying attention. Trying to make myself
You're
look
right
good.
next to Katie, almost to the right of her, and you are You're her secretary. You take her notes.
I just like I was almost to the right.
No, you are to the right of her.
I just,
You are her right man hand. You are her secretary.
I'm just being an asshole. We're fine. Good job, Nikki.
But Derek, you find yourself across the way, almost diagonally, not too far from the front, but able to just be engaged.
All right, in collaboration with the work that Eric helped me gather.
I
we
sit
put
up in
up
my
this,
seat a little bit as I'm like, as this starts to go on.
Yeah. We've been researching to see if certain uses of Wi-Fi and goddamn, what was this about again?
See.
No, don't tell him.
No, you shouldn't
Oh.
tell him.
You shouldn't tell
So
him.
we roll a history check and see if you can remember what the fuck
I know what it's
told
about.
you.
Well, I know it's like I'm trying to like word it because
Does that count if it hits a?
it's a 13.
Doesn't count.
No,
Reroll.
but re-roll it to on the floor. I don't really like to count
20.
Damn it!
those. Nah?
Yeah,
So
20.
13.
It's
Trying to get
it's
my own
data
thoughts.
analytics to see if improving the speed of the internet.
Oh, okay.
To see if improving the speed of the internet can actually
Lucky.
improve the workforce morality, because having fast internet
Yeah,
can
yeah.
like make a
Okay.
more productive day and make people happy. Oh my god, what an innovative thing.
All right. So here at this company, we've been trying to improve our internet and our stabilization so that we don't cut out when we need to.
You could build more clientele.
Yeah. And also, you know,
Got
have
a
our,
nat 20. I'll give that to
I
you.
know. I'm so bad at this. And
that's a
also
good
our
roll,
own work.
though.
Yeah. But our own work, you know, just doesn't collapse under pressure. Well, when we need it. God, I'm so bad at this. Trying to think how I'm gonna word this.
Oh, that music sounds like you're nailing it. Right?
I know.
This is like
It's like
I'm
montage
trying
of
so
just you just
hard,
like
'cause-
pointing at graphs and be like, hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically I'm doing.
it's a
I'm
montage
basically-
of graphs,
I'm basically,
pie
yeah, like,
charts.
I have a bunch of like data from when Wi-Fi was just really shitty,
Alright,
and
you
how
open up
how
your-
it's been going over time.
Yeah. I want you to roll that persuasion that you actually got your shit right.
Would it be
Roll it.
deception?
Can you up it up a little bit? Just like.
I think my persuasion is my dumb stat. so-
Yep.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Oh, that's a 6.
Leave it. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
And a 2.
Worse!
And that's a 2.
You know your shit. Like in your head.
In my
it
head, I know what I'm. I
you
know what I'm trying to come
exactly
out,
what needs
but
to
my
come
mouth
out.
is
Yeah.
stupid.
No, yeah, definitely.
So I'm
Not
stupid.
even that, like, but like you know exactly what needs to be said, and like you know like this can actually work. This is kind of like a cool thing because then we can actually like get to our next quarter with a higher like
Yeah, with a high
point-
percentage and
yeah,
success
whatever,
rate.
etc., etc. But like all that comes out is just like, and this plus this equals this. So then at that point,
This happens.
this happens, and like you're just like, yeah, that, yeah.
I love this song so much.
I mean, I don't.
You said 11?
Yeah.
11 p.m.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. Shh, don't,
No, that's
don't
fine.
look. Just don't
We're
look.
not very
Too late.
Okay, so I
Everyone
basically just continue like showing how
I want to roll performance now.
performance. Yeah, I really think I should. 17.
Nice.
Nice. So like even though you're stumbling and everything, your PowerPoint slides look bomb
Yeah.
ass. Like they're
Doubled
really
on
pretty
memes.
cool. They got like some nice like swanky like transitions and stuff,
Mhm.
and you got like
Star
these pie
transition.
graphs. And, like, you got a star
Yeah.
transition. Like every slide has a different transition. It's a nice spectacle.
Yes, forgive me for my own babbling, but
Mhm.
the
You
data
asked
here
for-
actually proves what has been going on over time.
You
and
hear various NPCs and
Yeah.
people are actually engaged because it was such a performance. People are just like.
Yeah, so once all the data's put out there, you know, I just basically, you know, closing point, you know, if we keep up to date with these certain softwares and, you know, such services to keep in communication with everybody, depending on how Wi-Fi is, you know, our workflow would just work better in the future.
Everyone starts to clap in their room.
Just like slip into my chair.
Thank you so much, and like another presenter comes up. Thank you so much, Andrew. I'll take it from here, and like her name is Lucy, and like she just works in another cubicle.
Oh, Lucy.
Ah, that Lucy.
Classic.
I'm actually
But as she begins to sit there and go up, everything just like cuts out. the lights just ta-toom.
So
You
it
hear
wasn't
almost
me,
like a
guys.
generator just go down, ta-toom, that power down noise. And you
Murder
see,
Katie.
and
Oh no! I'm the CEO.
you hear almost what seems to be a lock from the door to the conference room, and it locks up
Nikki, I did my work.
because all
Are
the
there
power went
windows in the
down.
conference room?
Because all the power went down.
Are there windows in the conference room?
It's a
Floor to ceiling windows.
floor to ceiling
I
windows.
wasn't sure.
So there's a lot of natural light still going in. It's not black.
Pretty much, yeah. But you see that they're just like ta-toom, and you hear like that automatic lockdown just in case of emergencies, and you see like very dim lights that like ring around, like like those upward lighting that you get
Yeah.
in those nice fancy like dining rooms, and you have that nice like emergency upward lighting, but you hear faintly, "Let's play a game."
Oh,
No, I knew this was gonna happen.
Nikki.
Welcome to Humans and Resources. And that was our game. That was
Holy moly!
I thought I was gonna die.
Damn!
that's welcome. That's Human Resources.
Let's give a great round of applause to
Great,
the amazing
it's a great,
Jeremy.
yeah.
30 minutes!
Back
It's also, yeah,
cliffhanger.
30 minutes.
Damn, perfectly at 11 o'clock!
The perfect
Oh
timing.
my gosh!
Perfect music cue, perfect energy.
I guess it's time for me to
Perfect stressful.
I'm quitting now.
I still want to play Anastasia.
We should be back with our regularly scheduled
Get a high quality stream.
the way you roll next week, 8 o'clock Eastern, with the normal players. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
there'll be updates throughout the week.
Yep.
If
So
not,
we'll
we're
see
playing
you
a game with Nikki. I'm
We'll
in
continue
shock.
with part 2 just in case. I'll actually plan this out thoroughly.
Become Saw.
But we will see you guys next Sunday, hopefully for the next The Way You Roll, the next GWP, I hope, right?
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
So we'll see you then. Good night, folks.
Understand